Please show me an hour with Valentino and Joe Pay. New York Guinea is on the loose. New York Guinea is on the juice. New York Guinea is all the truth. Please enjoy our show and maybe your masseuse is listening too, so give her a splooge. Greg and Joe, Joe and Greg, Joe and Greg, Greg and Joe. I can't come up with any lyrics, so just start the fucking show, bro. And let's hope our two guineas aren't a no-show. So now let's go.
Here we go on a Wednesday afternoon right here, the Greg and Joe show. I am Greg. Remember we did that switch? I legitimately fucked that up. Remember when we did that switch? I was wearing the sunglasses. I sat in your seat. You sat in mine at the place. It was fucking. I should have covered by saying I was trying to do that, but no, that was just a slip up because the fucking jerk off. What's going on, everybody? How the fuck are you? He's Greg. I'm Joe. It's Wednesday, and today's our show. Oh, that's so gay. Holy shit.
Joe, do you know who did that one time on the Yankee game? Phil Rizzuto. He said he was supposed to be, he said, I'm Bill White, and this is Phil Rizzuto. And he said, oh, what did I do? But he meant, it was a legitimate slip up.
Yeah. Hey, White. Hey, Messa. Remember, he would call him by their last name. Hey, Messa.
There's lightning. I got to go. I'm out of here. I'm not staying.
He didn't like the thunderstorms. Yeah, the scooter he would go home.
And he never stayed to the end. He didn't like to drive. He said it was too, he didn't like traffic.
He wanted to get home to Cora. He was a fucking loyal.
Very good.
Yeah, he was a loyal fucking man.
That guy's a fucking Hall of Famer too, and he was that good of a shortstop.
Oh yeah, no, he was fucking fantastic. Paul Walker, I come for the intro music. I stay for the show. Well, yeah, that's all that matters.
I like that.
Hubert Claus, the Mr. C. Adich, this guy, AJ, what up, bro? AJ.
Yes. What's up?
AJ is away. He's from the UK. I didn't spill water, but Greg and I, we had. I was catching up with something with him before the show. So
yeah, it's actually my fault because I just got home.
It is what it is.
Got a new lawnmower.
He's got a new lawnmower.
My Mexican's out there taking it apart right now.
AJ is in Gran Canaria. Now, where exactly is that, Age?
Gran Canaria.
Canaria, is that something in like the Mediterranean? Because even when you wrote that in the DM, I said to myself, where the fuck is that? Because we were DMing this morning, eating dinner. It's a beautiful place. Oh, there's Candace. Hey, Candace, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, Candace.
Candace is cool. Nice man. I was there when I was a kid, I believe, in Gran. You guys just let us know where that is, because it almost sounds like a Cayman Islands thing, and I don't think it's that. I think it's something.
Oh, Abdil's on here. What's up, Abdil? I see Abdil.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Richard Hallowell. So sad about the people in Cincinnati and New York. Prayers to the families. Was that with the shootings and shit like that?
Yeah, maybe that's.
Oh yeah, that fucking Cincinnati fat female cop chief tried to like downplay the whole thing, the situation, and then the thing that happened in Times Square. Joe, I just subscribed to. Hey, Abdel, yes, your issue went out in the mail. Was it yesterday or the day before? I believe it was yesterday, Tuesday. Yes, I thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name. I say Abdil, or you said Abdil.
I don't know. Dude, I can't pronounce.
He's been around a long time with me. He's one of my guys.
Oh, he's one of your buddies.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, he's a good
I'm
guy.
like your father, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I got. That's so great.
That's funny.
Yeah, they got that guy at Sears, the guy you like there,
Schwarzenegger.
Thank you for subscribing, Mr. Torres. However your name is pronounced, we botched it. I think I did. But yes, thank you for.
No, I think I might have botched it.
It doesn't matter. He's a fan, and we're a fan of his. Son of Sandberg. What's up, Nicholas? Hey guys, any thoughts on the passing of Ryan Sandberg? Well, fucking Rhino is one of the best of all time.
Definitely.
'60s to the fucking the
He
big
was great.
casino, the big casino that Greg knows how that is. Unfortunately, Sandberg had a fucking worse stage or whatever, and it's very sad. I mean, he was. The trade for him for Ivan DeJesus, I think the Phillies lost that trade.
How you remember these things? Now you say that shit. It goes. I'm like Ivan Days. I remember that.
Ivan DeJesus was a good major league shortstop. He was a vet, but not like an older vet. And Ryan Sandberg was a young guy. He wasn't proven yet. He was a good prospect. So a lot of people thought the Cubs were nuts when they made that deal. And the Phillies,
holy shit.
and they were both in the AL East at the time, the old AL East.
How do you remember that? I remember that, but you like jarred my memory when you said Ivan DeJesus. Holy shit.
Ivan DeJesus.
That's it.
Yes, but definitely a big loss for the baseball.
Oh yeah, he was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was great, and they said off the field he was better than he was on the field. He was just a great dude. I don't think he did a lot of anything in his post playing career as far as in the baseball world. I don't know if he did any announcing in Chicago or whatever. I don't think
so.
Did. But he play-wise, he was awesome. See Addicts. Hey, there's the Hoogie. Joe Show, Greg, Nick Vibe Hard. And oh, yes, I got some new. First of all, did we have this last week?
The Gorilla Mask.
Last week, yes.
The Gorilla Mask. Yeah, I remember
I got him on the Blackheads, Greg. No more black men. We like Steve now.
Yeah, we like Steve.
I grew up. I stopped making fun of him. But I got some nice things in the mail from C. Adich. I got Big Rob Fitness.
Oh, shit.
Here's one of the guys we want you to experience.
Who's that?
This is a young man named Nick Vineyard, who watches my Instagram lives.
Oh.
And he always wants to come on live and talk. And some days I just don't have the patience. He is, how should we put it, Hoog? He's a special needs kind of guy. He's a nice guy, though. He's about 30, lives in Missouri. Nick Vineyard.
I think I've seen him, yeah, his name.
Same name as American History X, Derek Vineyard. And then I also got, which can either be
shit,
Allah Akbar, or if I want to have, here's my new hair transplant too.
Oh shit!
So,
you get the guy from the Little Rascals. Remember when what was that? The Silver Stream Submarine Band. And when they hit the high note, his hair went back.
Oh, that Silver Submarine Band, yeah.
She's a daring young man from the flying trap. Remember?
How good was that show?
Dude, that was the best.
I mean, listen, yes, at the time they did do racial kind of jokes and stuff, but it was for children.
I really didn't think so. That's the first show that they had like black kids mixed. They were mixed in,
and they were all poor as dirt. They were all like it was like they were depression kids. They had holes in their shoes. They were poor as dirt. I mean, I watched the show as a little kid. I didn't sit there and feel like, oh, now I like or dislike a black kid less or more. No. They were kids. I know they did some fucked up jokes, and that's why I think Cosby bought them, and then basically he won't.
I don't really think of them doing fucked up jokes though. I still think
they did have a few, and they did edit them later on. But I remember as a little kid, before they were edited out, some of the scenes, what they were. So definitely saw some of those as well.
I mean, I just felt like those kids mixed in. They played with the little.
They liked each other. Yeah. I mean, listen. So it was the 1930s. It was a different world.
It was the 30s. That's the craziest part. Corey,
there he is. What's up, Corey? Last week, you guys talking about how Joe D would pay for things in cock. Well, I tried it and it didn't work for me. Do you have a big schlong? You probably at least could match Joe D. I don't know if you can do it 56 days in a row, but you can. But yes, I too cannot. I would probably have to pay in tongue. That's all. Oh, Greg got it right. So Greg's right.
Oh, Abdil. Okay.
Okay. Abdil, is that the way you said
that's
it?
how I said Abdil.
All right.
Yes.
Abdil, I got it now. I watched fucking 10 minutes from now. I'm gonna fuck it up.
No, he's been around a long time. He's been one of my guys for a long
Watches
time.
you. Good. Very cool.
Yes, long
He's gonna
time, Joe.
enjoy this new issue with your column in it.
Yeah.
Dizzy Willow. Yo. Good to see you, fellas. Not as good as it is to see you, Mr. D.
Dizzy Willow.
Joe, did you know Dave is in India? Dave went to India?
Yeah,
Not
he did.
that I like Dave, but it's an interesting country. I don't want to go to India. It looks like it's dirty and
I told him
disease. Did he need shots to go there? Because certain countries you got to get vaccinated.
I know people have been there. It's pretty bad. I asked him. I
Me
said,
too,
"You really
for
want to
business.
Are you going to go take a shit on the street out there or something like that? You know, you got to take a shit on the street because, Marco used to go there, for work, right?
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh my God," he said, "You see people just pull their pants down, take a shit right there on the side of the street." You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
My brother-in-law had to go for work, and he was working for this like big multi-million-dollar type of corporate type of environment, and he had to go to India. And he showed me pictures when he came home. He's like, this was a high-class hotel. And the toilet was a hole in the ground. He was saying it was the most disgusting thing. He goes, the food, he goes, and I was in all these meetings with these businessmen and shit. It wasn't like he didn't go there to fucking get laid. He went there for work, you know? So he was in the top hotel, top restaurants, whatever, offices and shit. And he's like, it was fucking. So I don't know if I would go there because I'd be afraid.
That's crazy though.
Catching something that would fucking, make my fucking hair fall out again.
A hole in the ground, Joe? Actual.
Yeah, like in a cement. It almost looked like, like you had a better one in that holding cell with the bologna sandwich. At least you had the fucking the stainless steel. Fucking,
oh, shit.
No seat. At least it was a fucking,
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Yeah, you just squat and take a fucking shit in the hole.
And
that's
he took
bad.
A picture and sent it to you, too?
He had it on his phone, so when he came home, he's like, I go, oh, how was India? He's like, holy shit. He fucking couldn't really eat anything. He was not a fan of anything, but whatever. He did it for work, and he's retired now, so it worked out.
I dated an Indian chick years ago. I told you that, right? I dated this girl.
They're pretty. They got nice features.
Yeah. She's real, the way I like them. She's fucking like under 100 pounds, like skin and bones. I love skinny girls. And she was like, "You'll be at my house at 3:30." Yes. And and so one time I said to her, I said to her, how do you say, like, I couldn't remember, let's just say spoon or fork, right?
Yeah.
In Indian, how do you say that? And she said to me, I don't fucking know. And I'm like, wait, what? I said,
she has an accent, but she couldn't speak the language.
Her parents, she was like a fucking third generation child or so, because her father and mother were in their 70s, you know what I mean, or whatever.
Wow.
Her father was, really old. When they had her, her mother couldn't have been in her 70s because she had her. The father had her when he was in his 70s. Maybe the mother was young, whatever. But they moved here from actually Trinidad, and a lot of Indians live in Trinidad. But she said, I learned bad English, but my parents wouldn't speak Indian, to me. They would speak English because they wanted me to learn English. And I'm like, well, holy shit, because she talked just like a 7-Eleven dude. You know what I mean? You'll be at my house at 3:30. Yes. And
you would think if she had an accent like that it was picked up from the language, but that's
Joe, I got a picture of her. I'll send it to you. Kid said, now I got to go scan it. But she was fucking hot. She was really hot.
She was, yeah. I mean, like I said, they got beautiful features, most of them. Scatman, thoughts on Joey Swoll retiring due to Hulk? I did not watch Joey Swoll's Hulk Hogan video. I don't know what the problem with it was. If there is a problem, well, people are just being fucking pussies as always.
Wait, what do you mean? What's he retiring from? Making videos?
He's not going to go on social media anymore. Listen, Joey Swoll.
You're going to get you're going to get the bad eye. Get out of here.
Now, Joey Swoll, I will admit, over the years has grown on me. I've actually thought, like,
bullshit. Listen, I like the gay show. I don't watch any of his stuff. I like the guy. He's all right. He's not a bad person at
No,
all.
I thought he was actually kind of entertaining, especially the last year. He's gotten a little more. Didn't he started doing some of those like pedo things, like To Catch a Predator kind of videos? I think he was doing something like that.
I
And
never
then
watched
he was
any.
doing some like funnier gym videos and stuff. He actually was. I thought he was kind of entertaining. I didn't go crazy.
I've never seen his
watching
videos, to be honest with you. I've just seen a little clip of him sitting talking a few times, and where it's where it jumped out at me because I don't watch that shit. But you're telling me that because Hulk Hogan died, he does?
No, he did. He did a video. I think it was honoring. He like dressed up like him. He had like the bower and the wig and the Hulkamania shit and the fake mustache. Because I saw a still of the video, and apparently he was doing, which I thought was like a tribute thing, but he must have said something a little weird or whatever. And so I can't comment on it because I didn't see it yet. So if anybody wants to, if
we're gonna retire because the trolls bust your nuts.
I mean, and we're talking about social media. It's not like he's he's stepping down as the VP of operations of the fucking Dallas Cowboys.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand though. Like, what does he do for money?
Nobody's gonna give a flying fuck. Even if he's
a social media guy, isn't that his shtick?
That's all. Yeah, he's just the fucking social media guy. He's in good shape. He looks good.
But is he gonna? Does that mean he's gonna? I met him. There's a video of me. When I used to go to the shows and I would do all the shit. Yeah, I did one with him, but that's before he was, I guess, on the social media shit. He was on social media back then. Yeah,
he got fucking really big for a while, I got to catch this video just because it's weird.
Does he own a company? Like, what's he doing? If he doesn't do videos, what's he gonna do for money?
That's a good question. I don't know.
That's like a chick saying, you know what? I'm quitting OnlyFans. I'm no longer gonna do the shit. Meanwhile, if that's what you do for Scott, what are you gonna do for money? I'm gonna be rude. I'm gonna eat a Quest cookie while I'm talking.
Go right ahead. Eat. Egregious. There's our boy. What's up, Momos? What's good this week? You're here. That's what's good. Miranda, I love this name. I say it every time, but I love it. She looks sexy in that. Did you guys hear? This is the same question. He was attacked for doing a tribute. Now, Candace, that's when she put that comment like right after the other guy. So please feel free to let me know what he did. If it's something that's too long to write, just say, go look it up and watch it. And I'll, we'll do that. If it's not,
I just don't know, guys. I think he's a nice guy. I don't really watch his videos. The only thing I've seen is him talking nice about stuff. I've never seen him talking bad about people.
I thought this was like I loved Hulk Hogan kind of thing.
Why would you quit though, dude? If I quit every time a troll attacked me, forget about it.
You'd never fucking be here.
Oh my god, I can't.
And I know he's gotten beat up in the past because people, they fucking. These guys are nobody or whatever.
If Jesus Christ, Joe, if Jesus Christ came down from heaven, did start doing social media, there's people would be ripping him apart. You know what I mean?
They'd be blocking him.
Messiah, fuck you, you fucking Jew, free Gaza.
You deserve what you got, you prick.
What kind of God are you? You didn't help those people in Gaza. That's what they say.
Yeah.
People be fucking walking around with crosses and shit. Fuck you. Go back on the cross. I mean, they be saying the most fucked up shit.
Oh, Joe, did you notice the bro with the tits on the video? No, I gotta watch it again, AJ.
Wait, where's that?
He sent me he sent a thing with where he is now. That Canary, whatever. I forget it now.
Okay.
Son said, don't get that Nick Vineyard. Yes, it's funny because we have Nick and Nick. And
right, this is
Nick, this is the Yankee.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is your right. He's
your boy. Yeah. I want him to marry my daughter. Nick, she's single again, Nick. Well, she never was married, but she's boyfriendless. So get rid of your non-full Italian girlfriend. And I'll pay for the first date. Come on, you prick. A teacher and a fireman, they're going to have a nice fucking salary. Come on.
Joe, wait, is your daughter a teacher?
She's teaching in the Bronx.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
All my
Hey,
nieces are teachers.
what are you gonna do? You got, you want to get a job around the corner from your house. They're not always available. You got to take what you get, right?
Yeah, and how old is your son, Jimmy?
Jimmy is 24.
Holy fuck.
And she's 29, bro.
I know, Joe. How fucking fast?
And your kids are older than that.
Well,
your
my
youngest
daughter's
son. I mean, your daughter's like in between the two of them. Yeah, I was gonna think she's close to my daughter. In between the two of them.
She's 28, but Paul, my son, forget about him.
Yeah, he's in his, yeah.
35.
Oh, there's Gummy. All right, guys, listen. Gummy's gas station is he's one of the fucking long mainstays of the whole Genova Piss universe with Big Rob and all of that. And his old account got whacked on Instagram. He has a new account, GUMM 82619 on Instagram. Follow the new Gummy account. Of course, it's not the same guy because you can't come back when you're banned. But I think he can get the messages to Gummy. So, what's up, Gummy? Thank you so much. And Gummy, here's a friend of yours here. Yes, Gummy had a whole thing last year where he kidnapped John Romano and had him tied up in a hotel bed. There was a thing there with a printout of John's face on a dummy.
That's fucking funny.
Bro, we went live on Instagram. It was hysterical.
I would have told John. He would have. John laughs at shit. Like John's got a good person. He's not.
Yeah,
he
wouldn't have gave a fuck. It was.
No, he would laugh at it.
It's fine. So there's Gummy, guys. Follow all of you guys. I'll be on Instagram Friday. Follow the new Gummy, GUMM 82619. Shined S. All good from Scotland. Oh, good. Hey, Scotty. Hey, Scotty. Commander Scott. Report to the bridge. Joe and Greg.
Captain,
awesome.
I don't think we can do it, Captain. We don't have enough
We
power.
can't do it. We can't do it. He always says that.
Doing it.
I don't care, Scotty. Get it done.
Mr. Scott.
Thank you, Gummy. Awesome duo. A trio if you're involved. Cherub, what's up? Hello.
Joe, last week after you put that fucking maggie, I swear on my mother, I swear. After you put on that gorilla mask, right? And then we talked about it at Planet of the Apes. I started watching Planet of the Apes again. I did.
Dude, you know what I watched on YouTube since last week?
What's that?
Beneath the Planet of the Apes and Battle for the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, shit.
Dude, we're like Siamese twins that got chopped.
Dude, I was watching all that shit. I just watched the other one too.
I didn't talk to you during the week except for like a little an Instagram stuff. And we were both, yes, because we were talking about Planet of the Apes. I think obviously the computers and the phones hear everything you say, and you start seeing ads for shit. So I think it popped up on my YouTube thing, Planet of the Apes, and then I saw Battle, and I'm like, I haven't seen that movie in years.
Me too.
I mean, that was like,
I was watching the newer ones,
but like Beneath and Battle are kind of like the weird ones. They're kind of the forgotten ones. Escape, Conquest is pretty good, and the original.
But I remember when all that came out, Beneath the Planet, Conquest, all that. I remember when the first one came out.
Bro, but that's funny how you were watching it, and I was here watching it.
I swear to God, I watched it. I watched two of them. I just was watching, I just finished watching, this is all last Wednesday. I started watching, I watched the newest one, I forgot what.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think there was another Battle for the Planet of the Apes.
There's been a bunch of, Joe, I was watching it, and when I'm watching it, I'm like, they really look like apes walking around now, and like the fucking.
It's different. It's totally different.
Like, holy shit! If I remember people with the ape suits and watching them out, like wow.
Yeah.
It's like wow, how far it's come.
It's it's like so CGI, and they don't really even talk. They just like growl the newer ones, even though they're taking over. But it's named Caesar too, the same name from Conquest of the Planet of the Apes.
Holy shit, man!
Caesar,
I remember
a born leader.
A born leader.
A born leader. I
get your hands off me, you stinking ape! Remember Charleston Heston?
Fucking Heston was great. Nova. I would have fucked that Nova right on that horse, bro. Oh, God, she was hot. Linda Harrison. She was gorgeous.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Nick Vibehard is a cheery, upbeat artist or something that rhymes. It might be a bit on the DL for Joe. He says Joe rocks his world. And when he was like 18, he was allegedly arrested for something. Yeah, there is something that happened in his past that we're not totally sure of. I don't know details, and I don't want him to clarify it. This kid, Nick, the one that's in the something with diddling younger males. I did not. I just said like don't talk about it. I don't say anything like this on my channel. I ain't getting this channel fucking taken down for some fucking shit like that. India is filthy. It from what I've seen and heard, I agree. Cherub Powell is a piece of garbage. He does not want the Jerome Powell. Okay, he doesn't want to cut interest rates while the EUs are cutting. What an idiot you got there. Yeah, I mean, Trump has been up his ass since the first administration, and he's always like, kind of like hinting he's going to get rid of him. Didn't they lower the interest rates to like 3%? I saw a Trump. You know what the problem is, Joe, is that the first time Trump was president, he listened to people because like he was like so new to this shit. So he listened to other establishment people who he thought he could trust. That's why he hired Christopher Wray. That's why he hired fucking what's the name there? The fucking I just lost the name. Bill Barr. Not Bill Barr, but Bill Barr. That's why he hired a lot of people that were fucking rhinos. So he brought in Jerome Powell, and he said, because he listened to other people. Now he likes to surround himself with loyal people. You know what I'm saying? So he's done much different strategy this time. He doesn't want to just fire the guy. He wants the guy to start listening to him, is really what he wants, and start doing things the right way. But he doesn't want to fire the guy because he's afraid that's going to cause a lot of backlash. Because see, the Democrats, again, Donald Trump could, if some kid was out fishing with his father and he fell overboard in the middle of the ocean and he's drowning, and Donald Trump drove by with a fucking jet ski, picked him up and saved him, the fucking Democrats would say, see that shit? He's starving the sharks. You know what I mean? now he's taking the food out of the shark's mouth. You know what I mean? You motherfucker. You know what I mean? There's nothing he can do. He knows it too. So if he fired Jerome Powell, you know what they'd say? He's doing that because Jerome Powell is showing the real, You know what I mean? The Democrats want us to have money problems so that they can say, well, see, he fucked up. Did that. Right. They keep reminding you that Jerome Powell's his choice. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So I think eventually he's going to fucking do a replacement. India is the land of street shitters and gang great. Well, you can't even say the word anymore, but I get what he's saying.
That's the stupidest thing you can't say. It's not like you're promoting by saying that word.
Bro, news headlines, they put asterisks.
I don't understand. What
R*PE. A man was arrested for the following charge, and they put it's not like I'm writing, hey, I think it's great. Let's all go out there and do it. You're saying somebody committed a crime and
I don't understand it. I don't understand that word. Okay, I get, I guess, the N word, I guess. I'll give you that. But I don't understand, that's ridiculous. You can't say somebody R'd somebody or whatever, that's ridiculous.
I mean, it's a crime. Oh, no, Charlie is back. Metrics boots. So we're talking about a long time ago with
Jesus, Mary, Joseph.
Jesus.
Charlie.
Everything's Charlie.
You're not the real job, but come on, you got to get up with the current times, Charlie.
Yeah. Stoofy. Here's my stoofa to the tune of Tom Petty Free Falling. Because I'm raw dogging. Very good.
There you go, Stufa.
It's Stufa. Stufa's in the UK as well. Hoog. And then we have Gorilla Ed, a very innocent 50-year-old, 700-pound man who is a plush gorilla that he brings to Starbucks and makes the gorilla have conversation with the baristas. Yes, Gorilla Ed is the guy that resembles Sylvester Stallone facially. Nowhere else. Just kind of like, and maybe the hair a little bit. But yeah, he's fucking.
You know what I love about Sylvester Stallone, aside from the fact that he's a badass, he's a guinea, and aside from the fact that he's totally MAGA and a huge, and he doesn't give shit. Yeah. But you know what I really like about him? His fucking daughters are all hot.
Yes,
they're pretty hot. When I sit there and I see 3 chicks and they're all his daughters, and I try to think, wow, which one though is the hotter one? You know what I mean? That's pretty hard to fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to make a choice. You can flip the coin, a three-sided coin, and win. Hey, Gummy, I need a full tank of gas and a pack of smokes. Yeah, the whole thing with the Gummy character is he owns a gas station in the ghetto in Detroit, and he's only open Fridays. So, and people go there on Fridays to get beer, cigarettes, and fill up a tank
is it like
of gas.
one of those gyms where you can only go there from 11 to 2? And you know how some gyms have that
Like
shit?
a key club kind of thing?
Yeah, like that bullshit.
It's a gas station key club, but it's in such a bad area. He's only open. Say, come by on Friday. I got an extra pack of cat food. Yes, there's also a whole thing with cat food. This was a thing that's been an ongoing thing with Gummy from the gas station, and then there was.
Well, let me ask you, what do you sell? Rolling Rock or Corona?
Fucking Old English 800. And then there was Frank from the gas station. There was another guy. They were rivals that became friends. Like these puppet shows. Gummy, you got to get those puppet shows going again. Where they even had me and you in one of them.
Oh,
we
Jesus.
were fucking. It was almost like it looked like, you know how like South Park looks when the kids are walking and their heads are bobbing. That's how this thing looked with photos of us in it. It was fucking amazing. I left my dick.
That's
off.
funny.
I once dated an Indian woman, but I never got around to banging her because we were both on like 17. Both of us hadn't banged yet. I lost mine 17. It was closer to 18. All right, so you did other things. You probably diddled her and she fucking wiped you out or sucked your fucking.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I didn't bang the girl. I was with her for a while, but I didn't bang her. She didn't want. She wouldn't do that shit. You had to marry her, and I'm not, dude. I'm not.
They're like old fashioned, like the very strict Jewish girls.
Yeah, dude, you know what I had to do? I mean, I got her to do. Joe, I got her to do a lot of piggy things, but with the work I had to put into that, just even when we first started dating and make out with her was like fucking, you know what I mean? Like, no, don't do that. And I'm like, what? Bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Well, she did it all the time, so it was.
Yep. My cock was amputated. Gummy's, I think, what are you, 117 now, Gummy? He's over, he's a centenarian. He's a centenarian. Woke people says Hulk was a bad person, so he apologized for complimenting Hulk. He bowed to the woke. Hulk was a bad person, like, because he said the N-word in a fucking underground porno movie with Bubba the Love Sponge's wife. Oh, that was like fucking 20 years ago.
Dude, Joe Biden threw the N-word around all the time. Oh,
God.
I got
Richard Nixon.
I took the video. You know, I got some great videos that I captured a long time ago because I knew they were going to pull that shit off the internet. And I got them.
Yeah.
And he used to throw the N-word around all the time. If Donald Trump threw it around one time, they'd have that video and they'd be playing it on an endless loop. On an endless loop.
Yep.
I'm just telling you.
So he gave in to the crowd. You know what? I feel bad for him because like I said, I thought he was an entertaining guy. He should have told him to suck his fucking balls. Fuck your fucking woke.
Can I just say something, Joe? How many times I've seen girls, you know, this is it. I'm leaving.
And then 2 days later,
I think the guy will be back because if that's what he does to make scuttle, okay? A lot of these content creators, that's what they do. Well, unless he's got side businesses or, you know, like he, you know, whatever, supplement companies or whatever. Excuse me. But
they're going to want to put him on social media if he's pumping the fucking.
But yes, I personally, I don't know what he does if he has other, but if that's his source of living, that's going to, like, that shit's going to last a day. You know, I don't, the guy seems like he always does positive stuff.
Yeah,
I don't watch it, but I don't watch anybody, like, you know, I don't watch like shit like that. But I'm saying every time something's popped up, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I've seen it, it's always been a positive message. It's never like he doesn't seem to put people down like you fucking you fucking trolls. He doesn't do that. So I don't. So my message to Joe would be, dude, just let it roll off the back, bro.
Yeah.
There's articles about me. There's fucking full-fledged articles. I've been fucking ripped.
What is the article on T Nation? What is the title of the first article that everybody?
The most hated man in bodybuilding.
The most hated man. Why? Because you had big arms?
No, because it started, I think, with that TLC shit with all the, big arm, and then it bursts, and then they're like, oh, that's, and then it goes into, synthol and all that shit. Meanwhile, there was no oil in there. Watch the fucking video. It was blood. You know what I'm saying? It was a hematoma. That giant blood. But whatever.
That article's got to be at least 20-something years old.
It
now,
is.
Right? It's on T Nation, and I think they're still around.
I think it was in 2021, 2001, whatever. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, so you fucking laughed at that when it was out.
I don't give two fucks. Two fucks. You can, and you know what's funny? Joe, if you're watching this, listen, and Joe Pietaro will definitely understand this and back me on this one. Listen to me. If you're watching this, that first of all, if you're hated, that means you're doing something right. Second of all, the more that they talk about you, the more you're getting clicks. Your haters are dude, you guys don't understand. If you hate me, the more you keep going on my fucking thing, writing queer, I think I know who that is too, but doing a bunch of different shit, okay? You fucking synthol and all that. The more you do that, you're giving me clicks, you fucking fool.
Go for it.
That helps the algorithms. Please keep doing that.
Yeah,
write it 100 times. I need the algorithms. You fucking fool. So Joe, if you're watching this, the more haters you get, the more, and they're writing shit and making videos about you. Do you understand? And can I just say something about our sponsors for 1 second? Okay, listen to me. You guys got to understand. We show, look, we're taking, for instance, like we got Vince right here, okay? This is Vince's stuff. Can I just say something about that? Listen to me. First of all, we really do take the stuff. But sponsors, if you're watching this, just because we do it doesn't mean all these guys are going to run out and buy this stuff, but your name keeps getting out there. And the more your name, even if nobody buys one fucking bottle, okay?
Impressions, yeah.
The name, when you keep coming out with shit, you should be on every show, even shows that suck. Because what happens is your name gets out there, just your name, and then that's how you build reputation. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, if I tell you, I'm Vince's stuff, by the way, this is Vince, and we really do take the stuff, there it is. It's almost done. Okay. It's almost done. Okay. We love, Vince is our guy out there. Look, dude, I take these every time I fucking work out. Again, almost done with the cap. Look. Almost all gone. Look, you can see them just. But what I'm saying is,
and he's got a great sense of humor, and he's a MAGA.
We tell you guys that we do take this stuff. That's why it's almost empty. Okay, and it is great stuff. But even if the guys here don't buy it, Vince and Swoll and all you guys, even if it doesn't buy it, what happens is here we go. Okay, what happens is that your name, just to get your Joe, and it's the same thing with like a Joe Swoll and there's. The more people talk about you, the more that your name is out there. Eventually, when nobody's heard of your brand and people like, what brand is that? Joe Mataraz's brand. You know what I mean? But I never heard of that. But when you keep hearing it to be like, oh shit, yeah, you know what? I know that brand. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Yeah, I've heard that. They talked about it on this show. They talked about it. So get your name out there. So even if people aren't flocking and it's a holy shit, I just sold 10,000 of these, Joe. Thank you.
I wish it worked like that. It doesn't.
I wish it worked. But you got to get Coca-Cola. Still, everybody knows Coca-Cola, right? But they still advertise. Why? They don't have promo codes under. They have
everything
because they want it. They don't want you to forget them. They want it out there. The more you're out there, the more you see this. Okay, the more you see this, the more you're out there, okay? The more you're out there, the more people get to know. It sticks in their brain. So when they see your shit one day and you come out with this really awesome product, people be like, "Fuck yeah, I know that brand. Yeah, I remember. Oh shit, you know what? Let me try that stuff." That's how that works. Just getting your name out there is worth everything. Even if you're not selling a ton of shit, you can't expect. Okay, I got Joe Mataraz's fucking, by the way. Bullshit. But I'm coming out with my own fucking cookie now, okay? Not the Quest cookie, but it's a Joe Mataraz's cookie, right? Oh, you don't know, it's even better than Quest. It's got all this other shit. Just because Joe and I talk about it a couple times and we show it here doesn't mean that, oh man, I'm making sales like crazy. What you got to do is you got to get reputation. It takes time to get that out there and get your name. You want your name everywhere.
Repetition of.
Am I right or wrong, Joe? Am I right or wrong?
What you just said, we need to put it in a billboard. everybody knows Coca-Cola, but they still advertise everywhere.
100%.
That is a fucking, that needs to be inscribed somewhere. That's a saying that's gold, right?
It's the
You
truth.
just said it just by talking about this topic. And it's, how do you, I mean,
You can't expect the two fucking guineas from the whatever New York
Once
City.
a week,
I'm
yeah.
from the Bronx, he's from Brooklyn. You can't expect us to show up. Here's the tub. Even though we got a reputation, everybody knows who we are in the industry and everything. Joe and I both work for the magazines forever. Blah 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 blah. You know the story. You can't expect like holy shit's gonna fly up there. You want your name out there. You want it every time somebody talks about you, it's a good thing. Well, it's the same thing with Joey Swoll, right? The more people talk about you, the more your name gets out there. Do you understand that? That's what you want. That's how you win. Then you start putting your shit on even other shows, a bunch of different shows, and now people are, dude, everywhere I go, they're talking about this guy's. I gotta try that. But you can't expect, a 3-week promotion. All of a sudden that shit's dude, I can't keep that stuff in stock. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, no, the Coca-Cola thing, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do something like that, but I'm gonna put you as a credit on it. I ain't taking it. I'm gonna
Well,
give you
your name. You want people to see your name everywhere you go. If you're starting a supplement out there, you should go on every fucking show. You have to pay for advertising. You can't expect, I do $100 out. How come I'm not making that back? Come on, bro. Do you know how much money these big companies do? I know they got money, but don't expect yourself to fucking swim with the big fish if you're going to be a minnow. You're just going to get eaten. You got to get out there, okay?
And the one thing I always say is, it's a tax write-off. Even if you fucking made 10 sales or 100 sales or 0 sales, it's the same. That comes off the top of what you report.
But Joe, you know as well as I do. You got to get the name out there. You can't expect to fucking start a business, try to sell a supplement, and put no money into the advertising, and expect the minute I advertise, I want the money right back in there. It doesn't work like that.
Especially in supplements, everybody's got a fucking supplement.
Everybody's got a pre-workout.
Hey,
I get people asking me, "What's the best pre-workout?" You want me to be fucking honest with you? Most of them are just private label. We get smack. They all got the same fucking Bafangul in there. You understand what I mean? They all got the same Bafangul.
Same zip code.
It's the truth, man. 5 companies make this shit in the whole country, and you go to one of those 5. The same guy who makes Joe Mataraz's fucking pre-workout, it might be the same guy who makes fucking C4. You understand the bigger name ones. Yeah. It works like that. I know. I was in that industry. You got to understand this, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is name recognition. Joe, that's what you got to put in your thing. You want name recognition. The more we talk about, we don't just go and sponsored by. I also don't like pushing shit, Joe. You ever watch like Thomas DeLauer? Well, today we're going to talk about what's good with what kind of meat should you get, like the organic. And by the way, if you go right now to Thrive Market, this company has the best mind. And I'm like, every time he does something, I'm waiting for, okay, where's the plug? Come on, where's the plug? Why? This is why he's talking about it, because he's trying to sell. He's basically trying to sell shit. I definitely take the shit. I don't care if you take it or not. I'm just telling you guys, okay, name recognition. You guys out there, the supplement companies that are watching this, I threw $100 at you, Joe. I am not getting 10,000 back. Well, you're out of your fucking mind if you think you're throwing $100 fucking bucks or $200 or whatever it is, and you're gonna get a fucking ton of shit. It doesn't work like that. Name recognition. You should be on every fucking show. Every show. Just don't worry about the Scotto. That's it. You have to have a fucking. My friend who's a fucking business monster throws out fucking. I don't know if you know my friend Mike Jr. He now owns not only does he own a gym that I work out at, but now he owns a big pet food company, and he throws hundreds of thousands of dollars a month out just for And you may say, but I don't have that kind of money. Well, if you want to swim
then
with
you put a little less out.
Right. You put a little less out. You go to all the fucking Joe Matarazz shows like me and Joe here. Okay. We're not fucking, we're not Joe Rogan here. But, you go to all the shows that you can. I just want my name out there. So every time somebody fucking watches a show and they see this, eventually, the sales are going to start picking up. Why? Because this is not just some local Yoko shit. This guy, I've seen this. This is on a lot of shows. A lot of people talking. And that's how it works. Name recognition.
Yes, and especially a title sponsor where we had the frame. So anybody who put a clip of this show up on their thing, that company is all over the frame that used to be on this thing. And we're supposed to do an hour, right? You're paying for 4 hours a month. We go 2-3 hours. So we
do. You
for
get.
nothing. I'm not charging more.
One day you get your whole fucking investment.
Yeah, we never shut up. We're nuts.
Right, and the thing is, we don't just go yes. And right now, you can go with promo code right now.
Talking for 10 minutes about.
We don't do that shit, right? But the thing, what I'm trying to say is name recognition. You want to be out there, okay? If you don't have the money for that shit, then you can't complain. You can't expect somebody just saying, "Hey, buy this." You know what I mean?
But that's why we're not Joe Rogan, and that's why I don't charge Joe Rogan rates. I charge pennies on the fucking dollar.
Of course.
I got no choice, and I'm still fucking nobody's answering the phone.
Dude, and the Rich Piana thing, it took a while for him to get that going. But let me tell you, I gotta let you guys in a little secret. Don't tell nobody. Okay? But the fucking what's that? Love It, Kill It? You know that pre-workout? It's the same. It's just a private label. That's what it's not there's nothing in there where you're like, holy shit.
Love It, Kill It.
It's the same shit. It's the same, bro. It's the same. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no. You show me an ingredient that's in there that's not in like fucking. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This right here, this fucking thing. I'm gonna show you right here. Look, this thing right here, good shit. There's something in here that does make me fucking get like crazy, okay? This is good shit. I'm not lying to you about that. And they haven't paid me in Joe.
I got some good shit. He's not paying for this.
Nobody paid a penny for that.
I'm going to ask him because
I'm not a sponsor. But you want your name, good shit. If you're watching, you want your name out there. You should be having you should say, I want dude, I don't care. Mention my name every fucking week.
Matt's great with me. He does all the sponsorships for the show.
This is a natural energy thing, which is a little different. It is a little different. Again, I'm almost out of this Swoll. Look, okay, it's right there.
You better make that last. You better make that last.
I don't think I'm getting another one.
Got Joey Swoll today, but that was the only Swoll.
That's not the Swoll. Yeah, that's not Joey. But the thing is, the win is when people know your product. You understand? And the same thing goes with Joey Swoll. I know people say, yeah, but Joey Swoll's been out there for a couple of years. Listen. Bitch, I've been out there for way longer. I was out there when he was like going, Google, gaga. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you gotta put your fucking name out there. Do you get that? You ever see people? Listen,
we're being realistic here.
Yeah, I mean, I love Lee Priest is my boy. You know, I love him. He's on every show. Okay, I've been on a lot of shows too. Yeah. You know what happens is you get name recognition. Now Lee Priest is one of the greatest bodybuilders that ever lived, in my opinion. Okay, that's my opinion. And he's the greatest short bodybuilder. In my opinion, he's the greatest short bodybuilder. I'm not saying because I'm a friend of his. But what I'm saying is he still gets a lot of recognition because he's out there and he's everywhere. Yep. Okay, there's other guys who competed who are great bodybuilders. How many times do you see Lee Haney on show? Only like 1 or 2 shows, because they don't go. What I'm saying is these young guys today know who Lee Priest is. I bet you there's a lot who don't even know who Lee Haney is. What I'm saying to you is you've got to have your name out there. Your name has to be everywhere. Yeah. And that's when you do a show. When you do a show, and everybody keeps seeing that name. I keep seeing that fucking name. I keep seeing that. It takes time, but the more they see it, it just keeps going. Yeah. Name recognition, someday, some people are going to start buying it. It takes time. But you can't expect that you throw $100 out and or $200 out for some advertising, and you're going to fucking like, dude, we're selling so much, we're practically giving it all away. You can't.
And we're realistic, right?
Dude, we're not
pre-workout, right? But everybody takes it. Why do they take it? Why do they choose A over B? A lot of times it's fucking price. A lot of times it's where can they get it? They don't have to pay for shipping. They can just buy it in the store, right? They don't have to pay $8 to ship a fucking small thing. Or it's just like you said.
It's name recognition.
They keep seeing it.
Why do you think people buy Love It, Kill It? Listen to me. My friend was, Joe Schwartz, if you're watching, I don't think he's watching this, but he's my boy, okay? And Joe Schwartz was the representative, was the guy, the main representative for 5% nutrition. Used to give me the fucking shit all the time. And he's telling me the same fucking thing. But it's all the same shit. You know that. And I said, of course I know that. I took the fucking Love It Kill, and I'm like, okay, I feel that caffeine rush like everything, like every other fucking supplement. But why does he sell so much? Because you had Rich Piana there, taking shakes, making shakes. Every fucking time you watch the video, he made sure. Love It, Kill It, made this shit. People like the name. He got a cult following. Right. Do you understand? But it takes time. He didn't just start selling that shit overnight. Remember, he was a mutant for. What I'm saying is, you have to have name recognition. You can't just expect to fucking throw this out one time and then you're fucking.
And I'm always willing to fucking talk and bargain down if somebody says, "Hey, I want to continue, but I don't want to pay as much." So then we do a little less of an ad, shorter ad, less, things about it, whatever. But speaking of ads, I do want to give one of our sponsors their time because.
So if you die taking it.
I was going to say, if you take any of this stuff like Hulk Hogan, if he died in San Diego and they needed to send his family
they could, even where he died, they could ship it to. Remember, San Diego said we'll ship it there.
If they wanted to send it to the United Kingdom, and he died in San Diego, we got the right guy that would do that for you.
No, if they die in United Kingdom, they could send your dead body to San Diego.
To them, and they'll send the ashes back to the family. So check this part out here, guys.
Hey, Dad. Dad. Dad? Hey, Dad. 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 West Coast Johnny. Man, where could he be? Dad?
Oh, hey, we'll bury him in 10 minutes. This is a great article. On a more serious note, we're here for you 24/7, our family to yours. Please follow us on Instagram too.
Two fine gentlemen right there, Johnny and his son Vince.
And you know what's funny? Johnny will tell you. He doesn't expect like you guys are going to watch this and send your dead loved ones out there. But there might be one person. And you know what's funny? Let's say your family, somebody in your family or somebody they died and your family's crying. Well, I'd love to get him cremated. We don't know where to go. We have nobody to talk to. You say, you know what's funny? Holy fuck.
Wait a minute.
Watch Joe and Greg. What's the name of that show again? What's the name of that guy out there? Because they ship bodies out there. I'm just saying, they take care of everything. You never know. But he doesn't sit there and say, dude, I didn't get one fucking dead stiff from watching this show.
Show me the bodies. Like John Romano.
There you go. Ding, 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 ring your bell. Right? Show me the bodies.
My wife and I both decided we're going to be cremated. I actually didn't want to be, but she said, so I'm like, well, I'm not going to be away from you. So I will say right now, I want Chapel of Peace cremations to take care of my wife and I, hopefully many years from now.
Please.
Just in case. Just in case. But that's my wishes. I want Johnny and Vince because I know they'll take care of my wife and I's remains. Who cares about what these idiots, like Clint Eastwood said, there's always a chance some asshole might be offended. People don't care about facts. They get mindset. Yeah, like he's talking about the Joey Swoll thing.
I don't understand. Joe Swoll, don't quit. Don't quit. Make more
videos. Don't give in to these fucking jerk offs.
Make more videos. Fuck them.
These people are fucking twats. You're a fucking guy. You're doing your thing. Everybody fucking people are behind you, like we are, man. And such propel should be ignored. People should be ignored. So, excuse me. I have the first date ever to be sponsored by. Oh, look at that! Because of my daughter. Yes, Nick and I won't say my daughter's name because I don't want fucking Charlie Arms to start an account because then I'll fucking. He'll be fucking swinging in the wind. I'm like, Craig, I've been a filthy Spanish chick for almost 5 years now.
That a boy, Nick. And the dirtier the better. Who wants a fucking virgin? I don't want some girl like, oh my God, is it gonna hurt? You know what I mean? You want some girl, go give me that fucking thing. I'll show you shit, but it's sticking in her ass and her vagina.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what you want. You want a pig.
Yep. Have you seen 0 Day with Robert De Niro? He was in Godfather 2, but not Godfather 3. Are you looking at me? 0 Day? Are you looking at me was from Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Yeah, De Niro was only in Godfather 2 as the young
Taxi driver. Was
Vito. Yeah,
Travis Bickle.
Travis Bickle. And
Travis Bickle. You looking at me?
Padre,
You looking at me?
tu padre.
Joe, wait a minute. I just saw
Antonio Antolini.
Vito Antolini. Cheech.
Oh,
Habla
Bob
puerta.
Cheats.
Cheech, habla puerta. Remember when he wanted to leave because he was talking to the Godfather? Cheech, habla puerta. Open the door. We got to go. I like that. Remember then they brought his brother in. Do you have anything?
Yeah.
Vito Colon, no problem. Michael Colon.
I'm in the oil business with his father. The FBI guys, Michael Corleone did this. I said, yeah, sure.
Joe, what's the name of the fucking guy? I just had it and I lost it. That
What,
fucking
that
Travis
guy?
Bickle. The Travis Bickle wanted to kill that fucking the guy running for Congress because what's her name worked for him.
Oh shit, yeah, no, I know who you mean.
Not Palatone, something like that.
Yeah, Bill Shepard worked for the campaign office. Yeah, I remember who you're talking about. He wanted to kill her to kill him to make an impression on her. Fucking, he took it to the porno movie. That was great. And he didn't realize he put a shirt and tie on the jacket.
He's a Momo.
He took it to a fucking 42nd Street fucking they
Joe,
used to have the Harem Theater when I worked over there.
Joe, I've been to all those.
I've been in all of that too.
The Harmony Burlesque where the girls would come off the stage and do live sex. They come on and start tip. Oh, the Harmony Burlesque. They
want you to squeeze that
audience participation. They would have.
Yeah, you used to be able to. They had the glass ones or the ones you can put your hands through.
Oh my God, Joe! That was, I remember all that.
Yeah, shit. Show World. The little tokens.
Rudolph Giuliani, you motherfucker! You ruined.
Speaking of Romano, I wonder why John likes Portugal so much. Don't get me wrong; it's beautiful there, but it's one of the most woke countries in the world, which John hates. Maybe he doesn't know, or maybe he just likes Portugal. Like
he travels. I'm not sure why. I think because he can. You know what I'm saying? Why does a dog lick its balls? Because he can.
Lucky cocksuckers. Roger Rabbit, there he is. I've heard that Bob Paris let his clients pay him in cock. Yeah.
I don't think so. I knew Bob. I don't think so.
Great bodybuilder, but he was.
I knew Bob really well.
He's a gay guy. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't care. A lot of those guys are gay. You don't even know it.
He had a steady guy too.
Rod.
The blonde bodybuilder.
Rod. I forgot his last name.
We give praise to the holy bomb. He's talking about Beneath the Planet of the Apes. I said I wasn't going to get behind, and I'm fucking way behind.
That's okay.
Reveal our inner self, oh Lord.
Get your hands off me, you stinking ape. I'm actually friends with him. I like him. I know you guys don't like him, but I like Rob. Rob's a good guy. To me, I like Rob a lot.
That's fine. No, all good. Yes, that was a great fucking...
Get your hands off me, you stinking ape.
They're all like this. Nick diddled the 13-year-old when he was 17. Is that what the thing is? I don't know. They need to make an updated with the old school. Yeah, I would. With the costumes, they could almost get away with like CGI costumes, like the way the Hulk is. Yeah. But they went to a totally like different thing with the real gorillas.
I think it's AI now.
But like he's saying, like make a reboot. But the same story where like they're talking and they have Ape City on the horseback and
I like the new stuff though. I like it looking real.
It's different, it's different. It's all right,
Yeah, it's kind of the old ways to me is campy to me. Like I can't explain it. I like that. Don't get me wrong, but I like our eras. You understand what I'm saying? Like when I watch an old movie, I like to see that. You know what I mean? If they remade it exactly the same, but took out those apes and made them, stuck in AI apes, you know what I mean, with the same outfits, it wouldn't be the same.
You wouldn't enjoy it. Yeah, well, they did like a reboot, but altered it a little bit.
100%.
What's favorite Chinese food? I heard Greg always mentions in New York you can get Chinese food at 3 a.m. Yeah, you can get it. Wohop is like 24 hours. I love
Joe. I hate
noodles and breaded shrimp.
I think the Wohop, I think they fucking changed the hours because the fucking in New York City, because all that, whatever the COVID did, bro, they have never bounced back. Walmarts are no longer open 24 hours, all that shit.
A lot of things changed. Yeah.
Yeah. Wohop was the place, but I mean, I used to go get this sliced pork and shit, and then the fried rice is just so good you can't. It was sick.
Yeah.
It's not like the shit you guys get. Trust me.
I like egg foo young with white rice.
I like anything young.
If I get that, usually, sometimes I get the boneless spare ribs with some white rice. But yes, you know what? There was one night where a Chinese place wasn't open, and Joey Gallo and his crew went to Umberto's.
Oh,
if the
yeah.
Chinese place was open, Joey Gallo may still be alive.
They wanted to go to a specific Chinese place because there were 20 Chinese places open.
Oh, yeah. By little. And the
Joe, I'm sorry, I got to pee. God damn it. I'm drinking.
No, go ahead. I'll go through some of these things. I knocked out Tamer El Gundy after I got my pro card for looking at my ass. Well, listen, we saw your AIDS ass. Maybe it was like yours. Remember the episode when Joe and Prince Andrew arrested Big Rob at the 7-Eleven? That was yes, that's right. Prince Andrew was with me in the police car with Gummy. Yes. How long is it since Greg could button the shirt all the way up? I don't know. As soon as he gets back, we'll find out. Greg, did you ever get your PP injected by a Haitian streetwalker like Big Lenny? He got his dick injected, Lenny? I don't even know that story. I don't think Greg would let somebody put something in his dick hole. By the way, I've gone Joey Swoll and like 21. Me and a girlfriend also did some of those Chris Hansen. You did? Oh, you're a champ, bro. It's really fucked with you mentality. You learn how many sick fucks. Wow. Good for you, bro. Does Rob DiMaggio pay Christian? I don't think so. Oh my God. Paul Till, you come up with some good ones, Paul. Holy shit. All I got to say is Christian and I buried the hatchet a while ago. And if Rob DiMaggio wants to get a little plug on this show, I'd be more than happy to talk to him again because we're both Italian. We should get along. It was like finding sand on the beach. That's how easy it came. Really, if you would make him believe you were an underage person, that's fucked up, bro. Like legitimately. 5% had real food gainers. BSL had fast food gainers.
Fast food? What are you talking about? Like 5% what? Oh, real food.
Real food.
Well, Rich
Pietaro, he kept saying you got to eat real food, and then he had a supplement called Real Food. He was like,
yeah, because he didn't like that real
cute,
food.
You know, like,
he didn't like protein shakes. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like protein powder.
Fruity Pebbles and.
But dude, why would you rather? If I'm going to eat carbs, I'd rather eat a fucking. If I, which is I think that's what the real food was. I think. I know he was big on carbs. I'd rather have a fucking bowl of pasta any day of the week over fucking, over having to take some carbohydrate supplement.
Somebody asked, how many years has it been since you can button the top button on your shirt? Because you fucking.
I could, but I don't want to.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. Then I sit there, it's all stiff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. One day you may. Yeah, he started with just the T-shirts. That was like during the mutant years. Johnny Pillman. What's up, Johnny? Thank you for watching. He's always on the show, this guy. Did Greg's girlfriend get him that little box to piss in? All the jokes aside.
Did she get what box to piss in?
Spitting wisdom today. He is indeed. That Coke line, dude, is fine.
Wisdom and Greg don't go along together. Well, Coke, they got to keep advertising it. So
it's so true, and it's like
you want your name out there. That's all I know, guys. You want. Your
I
name
never
out
even
there.
thought about that. It's like those big companies like that, they don't need to, but if they do, and they spend fucking ridiculous, Coca-Cola presents the halftime show. They're paying billions for that.
But can I tell you something? When they do the halftime show, do they have a promo code there so that they can figure out? Well, from that halftime show we got. They don't care. I want my name out there. I want everybody to know Coca-Cola.
And what you need to do, it's like, well, we don't have that much money. Like I said, I will work within any fucking budget to get money into this fucking program. If it'll be a shorter commercial, it'll be less things, but you stay on long enough, you're probably going to get double your work.
Joseph, can I just say one thing about that statement you made? Listen to me. When you say I don't have enough money, then you shouldn't have fucking started a supplement. You have to have money to advertise. You should talk to my friend who's a business genius. Okay, he would tell you, if you don't have the money to advertise, what are you doing? Okay, if that's like saying, you ever watch one of these house, like me and Lucy always the Love It or List Day where they redo the house and shit.
Yeah.
But we can't, but wait a minute, you know what, Joe? We can't redo the back room and the office because we only have a budget of 150,000. So wait a minute, you're going to redo your whole fucking house, but you're going to leave 2 fucking rooms, ugats, because you don't have the money. Why would you do that? Why would you just leave? Do you understand what I'm saying?
So
You're going to redo the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, we can't redo the bathroom. We'll just do the kitchens and everything. Well, why would you do that? What I'm saying is, if you don't have the money, to do what you can is what they wind up doing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm just saying, don't expect, if you don't redo the whole house, don't expect people to come in the house and say, well, that room looks like ungats, fucking right. You can't start a business if you don't have the money to advertise. And if you don't have the money to advertise, you just want your name out there, then you got to go with lowball guys like us.
Well, yeah, exactly. And people that go, well, I'm going to do my own advertising on social media. My first question is to them, your followers already know who you are because they're following you.
But it doesn't.
They're like, well, they repost it sometimes. I'm like, okay, that's a good answer. But
we repost
that gets you a lot of business or just one new guy maybe?
But you can't just expect it because somebody doesn't want to buy this supplement here that all of a sudden now shit's flying off. It doesn't work like that. It would, even if you were on Joe Rogan and Joe Rogan said, here, buy this bullshit right here. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden your fucking shit's going to fly off the fucking thing.
Yeah. It might not even resonate.
You want your name out there. I want my name out there. I don't care. I want my name out there.
Yeah, like you said, it's multiple impressions. That's why I throw in freebies to these guys. I'll put a banner up on this page. I'll do a product review. I'm giving them a little more to make it attractive. So they like, all right, this guy's fucking playing ball with me. He's not just taking my money and telling me I'll see you when it's expired. And then
yeah, not for nothing. But you ain't gonna find a show where 2 guys are in the industry like ours or whatever, and you're gonna pay less than $50 or $100 or $200. You know what I'm saying? Like, where would you? I mean, Joe, if you try, we're like dollar store fucking over here. You know what I'm saying?
We are. Yeah.
You're getting dollar store rates, and you want to know how come? Do you understand what I'm saying?
My words exactly, dude. My words exactly. That's one corny coroner, but a cool one and a funny one with Johnny. And
he's our guy. I got to be honest with you.
I love him. I love Johnny. I never met his son, but I would love to meet his son.
West Coast Johnny's a great guy. I'm sure his son's a great guy.
Based on email and text and stuff with this stuff. And his son seems like, like Johnny Jr., like kind of thing.
I did a show with Johnny and stuff. The guy's got like a Hall of Fame in his house.
He's got
bodybuilding
cool
and stuff.
Shit with Vince Gironda, like antique weights. Yeah, no, he's got some beautiful shit, Johnny. I always tell him, fucking shoot, make, do pictures. I'll do an article on it. Send me pictures and tell me what they are, how many years old, and I'll do a nice little piece on it. Game Over AWD. That's a new name. Welcome to the show. Freddie Freeman for president. Let's go Dodgers. Freddie Freeman's a fucking dynamite baseball player. Right?
How does the Braves allow that guy to go? He's a homegrown guy. He's from that area. He hits in the clutch. Cheap,
and they got Olsen to replace him.
That's a good.
Yeah. Now Freeman's better, but they didn't want to spend that much money. And if you think about it, their reasoning was kind of right because that's a position where guys get old fast. Freddie Freeman hasn't gotten any weaker at all in the offensive or defensively in the years he went to LA, and he probably will go through that contract and still be an effective ball player.
Well, they're like the fucking
Mets, so I was glad to get him the fuck out of Atlanta.
Yeah, I know, right? He
killed them.
Dude, the Mets are doing good.
Yeah, the last 2 games is fucking.
Oh, they lost again.
They blew the first game against San Diego.
I saw that.
Last night they got their asses. They was like 7-1 or something. Yeah, it's all right. Listen, it's fucking.
They're doing better than the Yankees. Yankees can't win 2 games in a row, not 2.
With Judge out, man, that's it's
I'm
tough.
Tired of that shit.
They swung a few deals. They're bringing a few Slater. They got some other guy too.
Still. They're getting bargain basement guys. Guys who get fade on other
time though.
They kept we want Oswaldo Cabrera to be our third baseman at the start of the year. Well, the fucking Boston Red Sox gets Alex Bregman. And you know who the best hitter on the Boston Red Sox is? Alex Bregman. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, no, and Toronto just got fucking scorching hot, and they can't lose a fucking series.
Yeah, but let's see what happens in a post-game season against the Detroit Tigers, because the Detroit Tigers, in my opinion, I think I could be wrong, but I do think that the Detroit Tigers are gonna take the American League. I mean,
Yeah, I mean they cooled off a little bit after a big start too, but this, I mean,
there's
150
pitchers. Fuck,
games.
everybody on that team's good.
Yeah.
And
They're
listen, the Toronto's good too. It's just how good is their pitching though? Let's see what happens if they're pitching. You know, you got Gauserman and a few guys on it, but still.
Yeah,
We'll
pitching wins in the playoffs. Big Rob is a bad
100%.
guy. The cops and Joe and got Big Lenny fired, but Big Lenny submitted that after seeing the phone records. Listen, whatever, doesn't matter. He didn't do anything. I always say, if somebody has to be my personal opinion on somebody for me to like, dislike, or be indifferent about.
But I like him. He's been good to me.
Got along with him. That's fine.
I don't know how much all that shit. Who knows? Whatever.
Yeah, and Big Rob with the. He got he wasn't allowed to be near that retarded kid he was helping in the gym. It was just weird shit.
I think
he's a strange character, but he never fucking did anything to you. It's fine, you know.
No, you know what else?
Will.
Dude? I think it's like a Michael Jackson thing. I think he legitimate. People are like Michael Jackson's a pedophile. I don't believe that Michael Jackson fondled
No,
any
I
of those
agree with
kids.
you. I don't think he ever fucking.
Did he make a bad call by let's all sleep in our underwear? Okay, maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to do, but all those kids are adults now, and not one of them.
Yeah.
Not what he's long dead. They could sit and go, he did this, he jerked me off, whatever. Not one. They all swear to God. They all say, on the contrary, they praise him. No, he was really good to me. We had a lot of fun.
Made me say that for the lawsuit. Yeah.
Parents say that shit, but the kids are like, You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to believe. But anyway.
Yeah. Richie B, need pee intermission music. That would be great. Remember that old song? I got to figure that out on the fucking keyboard. And we'll play it when you're taking a piss next time. Remember the battle on King Robbie's Facebook? It said, show sympathy to the survivors of. Yeah, there was this kid who was the retarded kid that he used to go help in the gym and whatever. This kid put something years later on his Facebook, victims of sexual abuse and stuff. So it's you're kind of reading the tea leaves. Listen, I don't know.
All I know
right
is
after Rob was banned. Yeah, listen.
There's no statutes of limitations on those things. So anybody that claims stuff, if you really feel that way, go to law enforcement.
I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe. I don't know. Listen, for the kids' sake, I hope that didn't happen. I don't give a fuck about Rob, but I'm saying for the kids' sake. 5% real food was powdered sweet potato.
I know that, but let me ask you a question. Now, I don't like sweet potatoes, but
I like them. I probably would have enjoyed that stuff then.
Yeah, like a lot of guineas, they like that. My father loved sweet potatoes, loved them. My girlfriend likes them. Wouldn't you rather have a nice cooked sweet potato that tastes delicious, or would you rather drink it in a fucking shake?
Oh, it probably kind of. I don't know. Was it supposed to be drank in a shake, or are you supposed to add it to your salad or something?
No, I think you have to drink it. I could be wrong, but even so, would you want to powder?
No, I want to fucking cut it.
Wouldn't you rather have a nice fucking one your grandmother makes, has a little bit of the fucking Earl on there?
A little Earl, yeah.
A little Earl, some seasoning and shit. You break it open, throw a little butter if you want, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how you eat that, but
sweet potatoes aren't exactly expensive. You can get probably a fucking bag of them for whatever that fucking crap.
So what are you gonna? But I'm saying, wouldn't you rather eat that? Do you understand? That's almost like wouldn't you rather if somebody comes out with a carbohydrate that's like a rice, it's a rice powder, you're drinking all this shit to get your carb. Now I know some guys are like, don't, dude. I'd rather just quickly drink it. That's you, but I'd rather sit there and savor the fucking rice a little bit. You know what I mean? Throw a little something on there. Whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't see Joe Zapata in the Happy Gilmore movie. I paused it frame by frame. Joe Zapata was in the Happy Gilmore movie?
Yeah, he was.
The new one or the old one?
No, it's an extra. He sent me a picture of it. He's he was an extra. He was in the background. You know what I'm saying? When you see a crowd.
Yeah,
stop right there.
But that's cool still.
Yeah. I was an extra and shit like that in a few different things.
Great.
But the thing is, he's an extra in it. Huh?
He is. Oh, you were in regular movies too.
Yeah, I've been in regular
Bob Mules, that one. You were in that.
Yeah,
What was
I was.
that?
Oh yeah, I've been in a few. I was in this one
That was
called
pretty
Boost.
good. That one. It
It
was.
was a television show, Boost. You know what I mean? Which the
Yeah.
Boost was all about
You
drugs.
were in
And
the fucking horror movies with fucking.
oh yeah,
with
Oh,
the
God.
guitar player.
Yes,
Bumblefoot.
Bumblefoot, right? Bumblefoot and I, and the kid, that guy. There was a guy that was on the Yankees. He played a cop. What the hell was his name? I don't remember. Fuck, I forgot his name. You would know if I.
Homer Bush, was it?
No, it was further back, more in the late 70s, early 80s. I'll tell you his name later. I can't think of it. I have to Google. I see his face. We talked and everything.
Rusty Kuntz. Remember Rusty?
No, Rusty.
We used to say Rusty Kuntz when we had his card as kids.
Rusty Kuntz.
Kuntz, K-U-N-T-Z. Yeah, the backup shortstop.
Remember that? That's funny.
Yep. Big Rob's a bad guy. I used to watch every video. Is sketchy with King Robbie tickle him. Yeah, he was. These videos, and he shot them himself and posted them on his own YouTube, and they were very like weird. Like this was a fucking 16 or 17-year-old retarded kid.
I don't know anything about it, but all I know is I'm friends with him. He's good to me, so that's all I give a shit.
And that's the way I. That's the same
that's
thing.
like
I treat people the way I feel they have treated me if I've had.
It's like Chanel. Chanel. I'm friends with Chanel.
I love Chanel. Yeah.
You know Chanel. I love Chanel. I get along with her. We talk on the phone. I helped her out with her. Okay. Rich Piana's ex-girlfriend I'm talking about. But you know, Joe, what's his name? Dave doesn't like her. So Dave will say, oh shit. And I tell Dave, I don't have to be.
He takes the other side of that.
Your enemies don't have to be my enemies. You know what I mean? She doesn't like him and he doesn't like her. You know, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? They're nice
she is so fucking funny. She's hysterical. When you talk to her, she's
a pretty girl too.
She's outstandingly gorgeous, but she's also got a great, funny personality. And whenever I run into her at shows and we're bullshitting, I'm fucking always laughing my ass off. She really is good people.
She's a good girl. I like her.
She's a cool chick. Like, you know, I love when she's like, people give me shit. She's like, they can suck my dick. And I start laughing when a girl says that. She's like, you got a fucking good one there. She's like,
she always talks to my girl. Her and my girlfriend used to text message all the time too. But I think Lucia, she don't stop. So after a while,
it wasn't years later, bro. It was a week later to put the bat. Oh, okay. I thought it was later than that. My mistake. Thanks for giving me. I fuck up a lot of things, and Hugo Claus, he does fix a lot of shit that I mess up. So, and I appreciate that. Real Food was a gainer shake.
Yes.
Food.
But why wouldn't you just eat two nice big cooked baked potatoes with whatever seasoning you want on there and butter if you like butter? I don't know what you put.
The weight gainer, dynamic body shaper from Weider, and
can I tell you guys,
weight gainer.
Let me guys in on something. Most pro bodybuilders, the elite ones, don't even take protein powder. Only on a rare occasion, if they haven't eaten something, they need something, right away. But they eat food. They're not sitting there with let me get that real food stuff. They're not doing that. They're eating bacon. They stink out the whole place when they open it up, right?
They eat fucking shit fish. Look at Alessandro when he was getting ready for the shows. He was eating like fucking dried remember we were at Queens College and you were like, oh, what's that smell? And fucking Rosetta's like, oh, it's Alessandro's fish. He was eating the
it was like was it cod? Not cod. What was
not
it?
Not bacala. It was the other fucking another seafood, and it was
it was. I forgot what it was. Not orange roughy. It was
it's
tilapia. Tilapia was it?
Tilapia. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But the thing is,
and he's sitting there eating it like it's a fucking, like it's a fucking ham sandwich. It was just a dry piece of fish. I was like, oh God.
You guys have to understand, pro bodybuilders
never do that.
Sit around. They don't drink protein shakes, and that's fucking amateur shit. They don't drink weight gainers. They don't drink carbohydrate. They'll say it to sell it to you, okay. But the other thing is, you have to understand something. They eat the food, and they put a lot of spice because they're eating so bland. You understand?
Yeah,
they need something right to get their right. So when they open that Tupperware up, you're like, holy shit, who barfed? You know what I mean? Like it's that bad.
Fucking awful, yeah. But also, most of us aren't pro bodybuilders prepping for a show. So you could eat a steak and then you could have a protein shake and stuff. And which one is better than the other? Like I always say, which one is the fucking one that you want to buy? Why do you like that? Most of us go with the one that doesn't have a higher price tag. I just
Well,
fucking
I
true,
get the
you know?
I get the species from doing a show with Dave, so I get it for free.
That's
but I get
fine.
the other thing. It is.
I
It
get
is.
some good shit from Goliath. I
It
don't,
is good.
you know, I'm lucky.
No, you get good shit from good shit.
Oh yeah, good
You
shit.
get
Yeah,
good shit from.
that's my
Why do
pre-workout.
I always do that shit? Good shit from good shit. But,
Why do I take good shit pre-workout? Because Matt's cool and he sends me a fucking cans like that. But I do enjoy it. I do take it. I'm not lying.
No, of
But-
course. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same shit.
But if it was $100 a bottle in the store and this one was 50, and that was the cheapest one, I'm gonna go.
No, but I gotta tell you that the fucking species is an elite one. I'm not saying it because of Dave. I'm just saying I know he's picky. He shops that stuff. He himself will take it. Like, in other words, it's a very, very good protein powder. I think it's the best one out there. And from I'm not saying it because I'm promoting it. I'm saying because I genuinely like that. You know, what I mean? It's a good, and it doesn't give you like upset stomach or any of that shit.
Been around a long time. You know, the company, he started that when he was with MD still.
Right. But most pro bodybuilders do not take these funky supplements.
They don't sit there with a
real
shake
food
bottle in the fucking gym. Get the fuck out.
I'm shaking up my baked potato right here. My big sweet potato.
I'm shaking my fucking.
They're gonna eat that shit. I see
my
them.
piece really got some shit.
Yeah, the piece really got them. They should have a shake called Cum, right?
Yeah, I'm drinking my cum now. Like it'll stand for something like.
And it's pure protein, right?
Yeah. I'll come up with something stupid and I'll put a gag post up, but then I'll get banned and He also called the cops on Cassidy Campbell. Yes, on Christmas Eve and ruined it. Yes, I do remember that.
But I think they're still friends. Him and that guy are still friends.
You know who Cassidy Campbell was? Who's that fucking wacky guy that does Gregg? The guy on Twitter where he would go at like the town meetings at the town hall and.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm talking about? He was yelling at AOC. You got a big butt. It's nice.
Nick Antor. No, Nick. I know exactly. Yo, mama got a big butt. Yeah, he's great. I love that guy.
He's hysterical. But Cassidy Campbell was doing the same kind of bits at the same time, and that guy blew up. I was like, Cassidy Campbell, who was in the piss, the whole Genova verse with Big Rob, almost became a superstar.
I don't follow any of that. What happened to Jason Genova? He's not around no more, right?
He's alive, but
I mean, oh yeah, I didn't mean it like that. Yes, I meant, but he doesn't do videos anymore.
Yeah, no, he
I
has.
heard that his family stopped. Said, "Listen, they're laughing at you." You know that, right?
They also stopped him from doing it, and he came back, and he's into coin collecting, and he was doing an Instagram page, more of the coin stuff. I haven't seen nor spoke to him in a while, so.
You and I interviewed him. I remember that.
Yeah, I wish him well. He's a nice guy. He's just was kind of very needy, and but I understand why. I know the circumstances of his development and all of that. Jim K, what's up, buddy? Thank you for jumping on. Good afternoon to you.
Thank you, Jim K.
Happy Gilmore 2. It was funny. This exceeded my expectations. I never saw the fucking first one.
You never saw Happy Gilmore?
No, I heard it was good. I like Sandler. It's not like
you would like it. You would.
I like it. I'm not a golf guy, but it's a comedy. I'm not watching.
Somewhere in the second movie where he's Happy Gilmore's like where they're on a golf course. They hired there's a lot of extras, and somewhere in that crowd you see Joe Zapata's in there. That's in the crowd. You know what I mean? He's in the crowd.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'd fucking do that. If I had a chance. I'm glad they allowed.
What's in Goodfellas extra? Boys and Girls High School. They hired my wife was in it. My friends were all in it. They made us sit in that jail scene.
That was the name of the movie.
You can't even see me. I don't think you could even see me. Goodfellas.
In Goodfellas. Oh, okay.
Remember when they went to the jail scene?
That's in Bedford-Stuyvesant.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yes, it was in Boys and Girls High School. They made it look like a jail. It wasn't a jail. They went to Boys and Girls High School. That's where that scene was filmed.
You told me. I remember now. You had told me that.
Even my ex-wife is in it, but we all had to wear 70s clothes and shit because it was filmed. But you can't even really see the pan. It just is so far in the background.
Yeah.
You can't see. You can't really see what's what. I remember I saw Robert De Niro walk in, and I saw.
That's awesome, though.
But he wasn't in the scene. He was there to, I guess, help co-produce that with Martin Scorsese, who was tiny, walked in. This is a long time ago, Joe. I was married to Viola.
That movie
you know
was
what I mean?
what, 1990 or 91, so they filmed it.
Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it was
filmed it. The
before.
jail scene. We filmed it at Boys and Girls High School.
Yeah, that
Brooklyn.
was in a rough part of town.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, we stayed there. I actually stayed in a hotel to do that show.
Yeah, that's like not too far off of Nostrand Avenue and around.
Yeah, that's all shithole right
yeah.
now.
Oh, it's fucking, yeah, I worked there as a rookie in that 7-9 precinct. I had a foot post right near Boys and Girls High School. They had a Blimpie near it too, by the way. I don't think it's still there, but there was a Blimpie there back in the 80s.
Yeah, Blimpie. I remember Blimpies. Holy, are they still around?
There are. There's a couple out here, yeah, by me. And
I need a Roy Rogers. I used to like the roast beef sandwiches. The Roy Rogers.
Yeah. Roy Rogers was like, it was different. It wasn't hamburgers. You got the roast beef.
Yeah, they had the roast beef.
Who's the comedian that's totally based now on the new Happy Gilmore movie? Is it Bill Burr? Not Bill Burr. He's fucking the Lib. I'm thinking Lib when he said based. The comedian who's totally based is in the new movie. Same thing with Kevin James. I'm not sure. You know,
I'm not sure of that either. I didn't see the new movie. He
was probably eating dried smell. The thing about, I think, Alessandro. It was tilapia. I remember it was so funny that fucking night. Seattle. Denzel Washington is another undercover righty guy who can't say it. Is he? Okay, I didn't know that. I like. Listen, I don't even care if a guy like De Niro is the biggest disappointment with his politics. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna watch Goodfellas. I'm gonna watch Alto Nights.
Yeah, I wouldn't not watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Why am I gonna fucking suffer, if you will, and not enjoy a fucking movie that I would have enjoyed? Because I don't like what he says about Trump. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't affect me. I don't care.
I mean, I don't like him. I think he's a piece of shit.
He's a dick. Yeah.
I'm never gonna watch like Raging Bull or something like or one of the Godfathers that he was his acting, he was great, but he's a piece of shit in real life. There's a lot of people like I used to love Bruce Springsteen. When I was young, not the new shit.
I never liked his music. Even back then, but if I did, I wouldn't stop listening to it. You know what I mean? If I enjoyed the music, I'm going to listen to it. That's it. Riff Raff Rakis. Joe, your hair looks good. Where did you get it done? Lennis Clinic in Istanbul, Turkey, October 18th of last year. It is about 75% grown in, according to
Joe. I wouldn't know you got anything done.
Dude, if anybody out there wants any questions, I've done videos on it, but I will get on the phone with you.
It looks good, Joe. I would not know.
I
would not know.
I got to wait till October to dye it. I got to wait a full year. So I can't dye it, but I could, I can't put certain hair products in it either. If anybody is thinking about a hair transplant, I am telling you right now, Istanbul, Turkey, Lennis Clinic. I already we had a kid who watched our show from Montreal, Canada, or Toronto, and he went there and he got a discount because he told them I saw it on MSM. So
wow.
I'm telling you, right? I actually was in contact with them on WhatsApp. We stay in contact. I send them update photos. I got to do all different angles and shit, So if anybody is interested in it, I will be able to save you money. If you're going to pay for one in the United States, you're going to pay 10 grand or more. I guarantee you this will be probably less than $2,000.
Wait a minute. Are you serious? Wait, you from soup to nuts, the whole trip and everything cost you less than 10 grand for that?
Bro, I paid because I got it. I'll be honest. I don't, me, I don't bullshit. I say straight out.
Right.
They gave me a 20% discount to do some promotion for it. And I was going to do update videos like I have been doing. It was $2,000. I got it for $1,600.
Holy shit.
Now that's everything besides airfare. That accounts all my transfers, which was a lot because they had to put me from the airport to the hotel, from the hotel to the hospital and back 2 days in a row, and then to the airport on the last day. So every day I was in by myself, a Mercedes-Benz SUV with limo seats in it, facing.
Wow.
Like when you open the thing, it wasn't like a row SUV. It was like a limo SUV. Guy, a regular dude driving me. They had water and little snacks in there and shit. They treat you like a fucking king over there. I paid $1,600 for that. And that includes a couple of meals and the hotel, which was the hotel I didn't think was going to be as nice as it was. When I checked in, I was like, I didn't care because I was by myself. I just needed bed in the shower. Fucking hotel was fucking very nice. The Lennis Clinic has a whole floor at the local hospital in downtown Istanbul. A whole floor, Greg. It's not just a little clinic.
Wow.
A whole floor, like the ones that fucking C-Bum and those guys got at. I negotiated with them and they wanted too much and didn't want to give me the discount. So I went to this one. It's another long story. I'll fill you in on that another day. But I went to this guy and they talk shop. We made a deal. It's a fucking business deal. I'm in the media. I could help. I said bodybuilders, they lose their hair from taking steroids. A lot of guys are fucking thin. I said, I threw Bumstead's name and Ian Valeri's name. I said, they just went to this other place. I can go to you and put your name out there because the bodybuilding industry only knows this one play. I forget the name of it now because all guys, our industry has gone out there. So they made a fucking, like you said, you make a deal. I want to advertise this. We make a deal, right? I paid $1,600 for that.
Right.
The flight, it was a direct flight, JFK to Istanbul, 12 hours, no stopping.
That's good.
I had to pay for the plane, but they helped me book it and all of that to make sure the times were right, because they got to book the hospital, the procedure and all of that. And the following day where they clean it up and all of that. So I paid for it, but they helped me book it. The plane cost me $1,100. So for $2,700, I came home with this.
Wow. Did it hurt, Joe, when they would cut? Did they cut you or no?
Well, they stick. It's like a needly thing.
Oh, okay. So they don't do the flap where they cut a whole circle.
No. But they numb your fucking whole scalp. They shaved me bald first. I was a cue ball, and then they take the donor area is here.
Right.
They took out 3,500 follicles and then put them here. So the back of my head still is very thin because there wasn't enough to put.
Right.
They said, you have a lot of hair loss. We can only do so many. So we're going to concentrate on here and here.
Couldn't they do the football where they cut a little football here in the back and just squeeze it? Because, Johnny Latz had all that shit done.
Bro, they get the thing and they fucking do. And it took about 4 hours. Gorgeous fucking broads. And
I was going to ask you, how do chicks out there? They're really hot, right?
Amazing.
I love
Amazing.
chicks.
And see, Adich knows I sent him the Instagram of the one who was assigned to me as a translator. She was much younger than me. I wasn't hitting on her, but she was just good looking.
She was a tranny?
No. She was.
Not kidding. You said translator. It was making a joke.
Oh, okay. I got. Yes, I know. I didn't get that far to find out. She could have been, but she pulled it off.
I was kidding. You guys in the fucking simmer down. It's a joke.
So if anybody has questions about hair transplants, even if you want to go to fucking Florida's doing things. They have something now called Turkish hair transplants in Mexico.
Oh, really?
In Mexico, they're saying you can save on the flight, come here, but we are bringing those Turkish guys. They're not bringing the Turkish guys there. Those are fucking Mexicans doing it. Why is a Turkish guy going to go to Mexico to get his fucking head lopped off? It's bad enough in Turkey. It might be fucking dangerous.
It looks good. It looks. I would never know.
I'm happy with the results I got, but once I can dye it, it's going to look even better. It's a little sloppy because I can't really put shit in it to style it, and that's why I was wearing the hat for a while because it was like growing out here and still thin here. So DM me and we will. I'll get on the fucking phone with you motherfuckers if you want to talk, because I'm trying to help them get business because I want to see if they want to fucking do business with us again, maybe on this very show.
You never know. They could even upgrade. I'm telling you, if you have a bald spot like right here and it's not big, it's like this, they can. They cut a little,
cut it out,
and then they squeeze it together, and the bald spot's gone. That's what I meant. Yeah. You can do flap surgery. I have seen guys take a whole flap here and then have it. So I'm not talking about that. But I mean,
once I get the year, like I knew this whole year was going to be a process, growing slowly and whatever. Yeah. Once it's out of the fucking way, then I could look into any
I mean, if it
improvement.
bothers you, I don't think it should bother you. Fuck, you could just do what Dave does, get it tattooed back here, and then nobody would know. But if you lose your hair one day, all you have is a circle.
Yeah. What is? Hey, Annie, what's up? What is the nicest thing you've done for your loved ones this month so far? Probably not bother her for sexual favors.
Oh fuck! What if I? That's funny, Joe.
I gave her a break.
I don't know what I've done. I'm good to my girl every day. We're like best friends, so we.
Yeah,
you know. So
I
don't know what
but
the hell.
that's cool though. I like that's a good question, Annie.
Yeah.
We should always do good things for our loved ones.
Your mate has to be your best friend, otherwise,
Yeah,
forget it. You're not. You know, it's no good.
I drove her crazy, and we were talking before the show, and you know what's the story with that. So I guess I owe more than that. But yeah, this at the end of this month, well, next month, August, when it's 30-year anniversary.
Wow. August what?
26th.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why we're doing this thing to celebrate it, and little monkey wrench, but we dealt with it.
Now, when do you leave, and then when do you come back? So
I'm
we won't be
leaving-
on next week, or
No, we won't be on for 2 weeks. I got to get a hold of Johnny and let him know.
Right.
He's gonna get I owe you one too for him. Yeah, I'll be gone Saturday the 2nd, and I'll be home on the 13th, which I don't know, is it Thursday or something?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we'll pick up the last 2 weeks of the month. I'll be in touch with you though.
Yeah. No, that's a nice vacation. You guys just have fun. Don't matter where you go. When you're on vacation, you could go to the friggin'. When you're not home and you're in a motel somewhere, it's just better than you don't have to fucking
clean up, do the dishes,
Right.
eat out every night.
Yeah, go to
She likes that.
Me too. I like waking up to the breakfast buffets and shit.
Yes. I like that. Oh,
me and Lee Priest last year were fucking like just pounding the food down.
Yeah, it's great. The biggest scam in bodybuilding: the overimportance of protein. Not
Well, it's not
Alex
that you don't need the supplements you think you need. That's the biggest.
The diet is the whole thing, but the supplements supplement with the food, so you get extra protein if you're taking the protein shake. Because I get home from the gym, I have a protein shake. I'm not going to sit there at 10:30 in the morning and make a steak.
Right. That's the only, like some of the guys will drink it, especially if it's a long drive. They want to get the protein within a half hour after training. You try to get that in you, whatever. That's fine. But they don't sit around drinking protein shakes all day.
No,
that's bullshit. That's bullshit. So it's not that protein's a scam. It's that most of these supplements you see, all this shit, test boosters and shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, there's not a test. It's just like bald shit. We're talking about Joe's talking about the hair. I'm constantly Nutrafol. Take this, and 2 weeks later, I already noticed, bullshit.
Yeah,
bullshit.
Those
There's
commercials
no
are
supplement that is going to stop you from losing your hair.
Either you're gonna lose it or you're not gonna lose it.
It's genetically coded inside that fucking hair to die a certain time, and that's what happens. That's why Joe didn't get his hair renewed here. He had to get hairs that were, genetically coded to, people don't really lose it. So they take the hair from back here where there's donor area, and they plant new ones. They don't try to revive the dead one. It's dead.
Those are gone. Yeah.
Right. You can't stop it. Now, minoxidil can slow things down a little bit.
And that's why the minoxidil, I still use them. I've used them for a long time. They tell me you can still use them. It can't hurt you. It can only help. But it wouldn't have made this if I didn't, on its own.
You cannot, so when you guys are watching these things on TV, we're taking Nutrafol and this stuff. I got to tell you something. Look at my hair. In just 3 weeks' time, bullshit.
And they're showing a 20-year-old guy saying, look, my hair.
The same thing when you see, what's his name with the fucking, she'll like it too. The testosterone.
Oh, yeah, with Doug Flutie and
ageless male.
Nutrex. Yeah, with the Big Hurt there. And
the Big Hurt and fucking, what's his name there? The quarterback.
Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie.
Yeah,
right.
We still love it too.
Listen, none of that's going to work. Trust me. Dude, if it worked like that, there wouldn't be fun. And
I tell you what does work is Ejaculoid. And they don't even advertise on this show.
Yeah, but Ejaculoid.
I've always promoted them when they advertise with me and when they didn't.
Listen, I
That
gotta tell you
works.
something. Joe knows. Joe, you gotta give me another bottle of that shit.
I got you, bro.
I actually have
got
to
you.
open it and take. Joe gave it to me, and I actually gave it back to him because it worked too well. What happened was, you may say, "What do you mean it worked too well?" I was taking a whole capsule. It was fucking me. Like I would get like, but the hard-ons stay. It's
Oh,
more like, I
God.
wouldn't say it boosts your test, but it definitely fucking it brings on the fucking
The blood
boners.
flow is it's
You could take 2 Viagras and it doesn't even get you what that shit does.
yeah, that I will say, and
That's
I'm a truth fucking guy, man.
Yes.
That is different from any other fucking dick pill
Ejaculoid
supplement.
is legitimate. If
Yep.
you have problems with boners, you won't.
Our age, you know,
You gotta-
even
I'm
with
not lying to
TRT, even
Dude,
with TRT, it's a lot of times I'm playing pool with a rope down there. you
No,
know?
TRT doesn't do it.
Doesn't always do
You know
it.
what that does? It doesn't. There's 2 different things, guys. You got to remember something. It's almost like, don't give kids sugar before bed because it makes them wired. No,
Yeah.
sugar's fuel. Okay, the energy, like in your car, you put gas as fuel, but the energy comes from the battery, right?
Yeah.
When they work together, that's when you have to have gas, and then the battery makes the car. What happens is with boners, you could take the testosterone actually that can give you the desire more free. You can have the desire, like, I want to have sex.
Your
Like,
libido.
that naked body's turning me on. It helps libido, but it doesn't help the ability to
Doesn't get it up right away.
Right. It's not going to cause the blood flow to the Pisha Ligat. If you want the blood flow to go to the Pisha Ligat, that you take the Viagra, which is it's a nitric oxide. And dude, listen, even the nitric oxide supplements, NO2. I've taken those. Some are okay. This guy shit's not bad for working out, but I'm gonna wrong one. This one, the pump thing's not bad for working out, but it doesn't give me no boner.
Yeah.
You take Viagra, which is the real deal, right? And that gives you the fucking boner, bro. And trust me, it actually helps you working out. So if you want a really good nitric oxide to work out, take a fucking Viagra.
A lot of guys do.
A lot of
take it before they go to the gym.
Viagra just to work out. I'm just letting you know. Look, we're giving you guys fucking real shit here, okay? I know. I'm in the industry. I'm telling you. But this stuff, this ejaculoid, I don't know what the fuck he's got in there. It's definitely, he probably has a precursor to Viagra or something like that. There's something in there. Just like GBL used to be a precursor to Blue Nitro, Renutrient, all that stuff becomes like GHB in your body. Well, that shit, I think, becomes.
It just makes it. You get
you get a fucking boner, like you won't believe. Like, when you were 13 years old and you looked at your first Playboy.
Oh,
you're like, oh, you almost get that, like, oof, I'm out of breath. Like, holy shit! And you almost have to be. You have to use the bathroom in your parents' house. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
You run the water,
and you're in there, and you're like, hair pie, like in a movie. Oh, hair pie, like in a. That's what it does. It gives you that hair pie.
Oh God!
And it does. It works. It's got it. There has to be. My friend also had something like that called Boost Ultra. The guy who did Training Mask, Mike Janusa.
Oh, Mike. Yeah.
But the other guy that he was in with, they did. They're the ones who did Training Mask, which is the most famous shit.
Oh, that was all over the fucking NFL sidelines.
Right, all the NFL guys, Marshawn Lynch. He might, Mike Janusa dealt with all. But they also had a precursor to sildenafil. Right now, I don't know what the precursor is, but they put that in this supplement called Boost Ultra. Dude, you can't even take a whole one. If you take a whole one, it's just like they stopped making it, so you can't find it anymore. So if you're looking for it, forget it. But now you got, it's the same exact way. You take the ejaculoid. I have to. When I was giving it to Joe, I was taking a whole pill. Now I want them again, but I want to break them a little bit.
I got plenty. And when I see you, I'm gonna come up there one day. We'll make plans.
Yeah. Oh my God, Joe, I'll get a boner.
I got a bottle with your name on it, brand new, sealed, and.
If I get a boner, we'll have a really good time. That'll be a great video for you guys. But I'm saying this shit ejaculoid works just like that. If you can take a Viagra and you might not even get a boner as hard as the one you get.
I plugged them even when he wasn't advertising with me because
it's legitimately like that.
I'm just, I'm a sucker, I guess.
We're not making money for this shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's not paying for this. He does stuff for me at the other things.
Nobody's telling you that, okay? So I'm not sitting here telling you the shit because I'm trying to get you to buy it. I'm not telling you that for that. Okay, I'm telling you because it works. It's really unbelievable. It actually works stronger than Viagra. It's the craziest fucking thing.
I'm bringing a lot with me on the vacation. I hope I get to use them. I might have taken. I'll be laying in bed like this, and she's snoring. So
That's when you wake her up.
yeah, well, I'm gonna have to.
No, then
The
you
guy
got
you're
trouble.
thinking of is Alex Stein, Hugerklaw said, with the
Alex
Cassidy Campbell. Alex Stein was the guy that was making, goofing around with AOC, and he does all the screaming
He
at those.
He also goes
meetings.
to like these town halls and stuff.
That's.
Right?
But did you see that Cassidy Campbell was doing that too?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was doing the same fucking shtick, but somehow Alex Stein he took off, and I was rooting for Cassidy, and it just didn't happen.
Well, I gotta tell you, some Big Rob does some of them things, and he makes me laugh. I can't do that. I can't.
You wouldn't be
prank
able to
somebody
hold
with,
it.
No, not with a straight face. I could
Make
not
it.
do that.
Yeah, I probably would start laughing too.
I would get silly, especially when I see like these people have these like outrageous looks on their face, and like, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm breaking your balls.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But they sit there, and Big Rob keeps going. Well, that's my son. What are you doing? And the son would be like, Dad, my penis is really burning right now. Oh my God, I keep it. They'll go back and forth like that. And I'm like, how can you guys keep a straight face?
Yeah. I don't know. But Alex Stein is very funny too.
He goes before. Alex Stein goes before like town boards, and to be like, but
he acts gay, like he does, like his.
Did he actually dressed in drag for a while? Did you see that where it said I'm actually, and people like, wait a minute, Alex Stein's transgendering. Did you see that? He did this whole thing where he would dress in drag and say I'm transgender, and then he fucking came out and said, look, it's not true. You know what I mean? You never saw that? That's funny.
Alex Stein, number 99. He always has 99 in his Twitter name and stuff.
I love it.
Egregious. He's telling Annie he got his loved one. He got her a new vibrator.
Oh,
that's
boy.
it. I should maybe I should go shopping before we leave. Maybe that's what I need to do too.
No, most girls would be like, you're not sticking that in me. I'd rather have your penis than you want.
I
don't know that. I don't know.
Be happy with everything as long as I can see it. What happened with Jason is the grandmother said if he doesn't stop doing online videos, he's out of the will. Yes, that is correct.
Wow.
Remember he was living in the condo. I don't know if you remember. He was living by himself in his grandmother's condo. And then he had to move back home. And the grandmother said, if you don't stop doing the social media, you're going to be out of the will. That's exactly what she said, because he had an uncle that was pissed and I think wanted to live in the condo. I don't know. This is all, like I said. Yeah, I
know that I heard that the family did an intervention with him anyway, because people don't understand. Even Big Lenny, God rest his soul, those are train wrecks. People didn't look at him like, oh my God, what a great bodybuilder. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is that these guys, they come on there and they're characters, and they're train wrecks. You understand? The more they got cockroaches running around in their sink because they haven't done their dishes, and or
he had maggots. Remember he had maggots. Johnny Bravo did the video.
Johnny told me all about it.
But the thing, and I saw he wouldn't stay there. He went in the hotel.
But the thing,
Johnny Bravo's like, I am not staying here.
But the thing is,
pick you up and we'll go filming.
That makes more people watch the video because they want to see what the fuck is this train wreck going to do next. Yeah,
exactly. Snowflake skipping my comment. Megan, I did not see your comment. That is on me. I take full responsibility, dear. I understand that we live near Seattle. A lot of you folks like you two up here. I heard. Get back in the kitchen. Ooh, egregious. Ordering takeout tonight, so maybe get the famous Chinese food that we were talking about earlier. Megan, I don't ignore anyone. I just didn't see it because I'm glad there's so many comments. That means that we're
way behind. That's right.
Yeah, there's people out there watching and talking with us. I'm still disgusted at the whole order 666 crap, Jason. How much your window looking, get a huge crowd of people. Yeah, it was kind of amazing how he was able to get all of these guys to start like bombarding comments and,
because those are kids and stuff too. That's crazy shit. But the thing is, the family didn't want him. You're making a mockery of us, whether he's making a couple bucks off of it. So I think that's why.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, listen, I think he's better off not on social media because he's let it get to him. he would call me up and screaming, "These trolls, I can't take it." I'm like, Jason, then why do you entertain it? Just ignore it, you know? Rob Schneider, thank you, Nick. That's the guy that they were talking about, the bass comedian who's in Happy Gilmore. Rob Schneider is the guy with the bushy kind of hair. Didn't he play that?
Oh yeah, Rob Schneider. Yeah.
Gigolo in
It's a
Europe.
circle. It's a circle.
He's fucking.
He's MAGA.
He's the MAGA guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, and he's very funny too.
He's either Filipino or Hawaiian or something like that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought he was fucking.
I think
Jewish
he's mixed.
guy.
I think he's mixed. No,
I thought he was from fucking Borough Park or something. Oh yes, like the transplant play. Yes. Hoog, yes, Hoog knows because I told him all about this. Yep, 100%. And I think the other Montreal kid had the same assistant, if I'm not mistaken. Greg could be before the hair transplant, Joe. The after we can do a
there you go.
After that would be pretty good. It would be like the same type of fucking reality.
We both got the big guinea nose.
Yeah. Like the first, the way these commercials are, look how it does, it's not just the clinic. You have to get the right doctor. Well, I don't know. I guess so. Yeah. But I guess I got the right doctor because I feel that I got a successful transplant. The hair feels good. It feels strong. It's growing in.
It looks legit, Joe. It looks legit.
I know they're going to probably tell me anyway. If they thought this kid barely has anything, they would have wrote, "Oh, it looks like." But I could see myself, and I've looked at other update videos of different guys, but some of them were younger than me and had a lot more hair to begin with. I'm like, they don't even need a hair transplant. What are they going?
Joe, it definitely looks legit to me.
Yeah, I look at all the pictures and I can see my hairline where it was right before that. Like. That Olympia before I went or whatever,
What about the wife? When you ask her, she could. I mean, she would.
Oh yeah, no, she's told me. She goes, yeah, and then this part is very sparse because they couldn't. I can't say why isn't it there. They didn't plug there. They didn't.
I'm telling you,
so much in the fucking.
If it's an area like this, they cut a football.
I might be able to look into that,
and then it's gone.
The old flap. I'll get hit in the head with a fucking baseball bat first, like the old days.
No, they do the same. It's the same thing. They just inject your scalp with numbing. You won't know. But you have stitches.
Oh, I don't care. Yeah. Rob Schneider's daughter hates him because she's really? So his own daughter doesn't like him because of politics. How stupid is that?
Well, look at fucking what's her name, Kellyanne Conway. I mean, she's.
Oh, remember her daughter and her husband?
Yeah, her husband's fucking the biggest anti-Trumper there is.
And that little daughter
talking to her for a while because of that.
Remember the daughter was making those videos and shit? She was like 18.
There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of celebrities that have family members or that, they have kids that don't like because,
Yeah. You can start calling after 6 months. They told me 12 months. I've read other places 6 months. I have been like super careful with this, and I've been probably overly cautious with it, which to me is better than doing something and then it gets fucked up.
Right.
So I'll deal with it for another couple of months with it looking gray now. But I used to use I know what he's talking about, the gradual. I used to do the brush just for men one because it wasn't as sticking out as much. In the shower, I think it was actually that one, if I remember correctly, but I haven't used it obviously since last year. Can I transplant my ass hair to my head? It's thick, double cheeseburger. You know what? I actually asked them about that as a joke, not ass hair. I said the donor area is here. I said, could you use like body hair donor area? I didn't say balls, or I just said, could be your arms or something. And they explained. No, because it's different hair.
It's a different hair follicle.
Like even my beard, like if I had the beard, can you take the beard out and put it there, And they said, absolutely not. We wish, because then you'd have a lot more to play with. But yeah, you can't use any other hair except for head hair. Was it painful? Once the numbingness thing, I didn't even know they were fucking poking my head, and it took minutes for it to get numb. Was it uncomfortable? It was more uncomfortable than it was painful for a couple of days. But to me, is it worth a couple of days of discomfort to have your fucking hair back if it grows? Yeah, I do that trade every fucking day again if I had to do it. My sister-in-law is from Turkey. She's got a great head of hair. See, there you go. It's in the water. Maybe it's in the water. I would never dye my hair after, just to be sure. I didn't dye my hair since I was 17 and I had a bad reaction. Yes, some people do get bad reactions. I've been dyeing my hair since I was in my 40s, so like probably fucking 15 years. I never had a problem with it as far as irritation or anything like that. I don't know if that did anything and made the hair fall out.
I colored a beard. I haven't colored it, so it's kind of grayish right now.
Yeah, I mean, I colored my beard too. When I had the mustache and beard, I bought the Just for Men beard and then the Just for Men head.
Right.
It makes you lose brain cells. Well, I guess that's my
dude. You have to have brain cells to lose. You know what I mean? I ain't got.
Yeah. How many did I have to
lose?
Wait, hold on a second. I lost where I was. Hang on a second. Eating. Oh, wait, hold on. Either way, I'm not going to preach. You're not preaching. You're making an actual valid comment. It does fuck people some, because you read it on a thing. It says, if this causes irritation, stop using it. I read something before, if your mom's dad had a full head of, yes, that is true. My maternal grandfather was very thin hair, even in his younger years, and was pretty much bald. Yeah, maybe a little wispy. I have two brothers, both older. One's got a full head of hair. The other one's completely bald. Even from a younger age, he shaved it. So I guess I was kind of somewhere in between those two.
It depends. Look at my fucking hair. My father.
Your father had beautiful
hair. Very thick guinea hair. Now,
how about your mom's father?
My mom's brother was bald.
How about your mom's father?
Yeah, he had hair, but he died young. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you maybe didn't get it.
He died in the 1930s. But
shit.
Yeah, long time. But the thing is, my mom's got two brothers, right? And the one brother was bald, and the other brother's got a full head of hair. So, like Joe just said, his brother. So
it's just the way it goes.
We did a luck of the draw. You know what I mean?
Yep. It is what it is. The flap surgery is 40 years ago, technically.
Yeah, and I'm the only one short in the whole fucking family. Everybody else was tall.
Everybody else is tall.
My cousins were all over 6 feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I had like.
My father, in his older years, you shrink down a little bit.
But he was taller, if I remember. Yeah,
he was 5'10". I know that. That was in his life. My father, my father's brother's 6 feet. I mean, they're all, everybody else is. I'm the only.
Everybody else was tall.
Right.
What are you gonna do? If the flap surgery is old but it works, I don't give a fuck as long as they still do it.
Yeah.
If I ever had to do
they
it,
still do. A lot of times they do with guys like you who have everything, but they got a little back here.
It's just a little,
circle. It's a small area. Now there's some people who got the whole flap surgery for the whole thing around like that, and they'll try to get it pulled. That's a little bit much, because then,
probably pulls your fucking.
Do you know what they have to do that, Joe? They actually make you this is really fucking crazy, but I think that you have to wear a hat for like a while, like a couple of weeks, and they keep shooting saline under your scalp to stretch it. So when you take your hat out, you'd have like a big lump.
That stitches, it's
right
pulled.
To stretch your skin.
Yeah,
because you can't even fit your skin up there. In the back, I don't think they have to really do that. They can pull it up, but when you have, I'm talking about for the one where they want to do the whole fucking circle.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
That's got to be a fucking tough one.
Yeah, that's why I don't think they do that much anymore. But still, whatever.
Yeah,
but I know that if you have what you have, a lot of guys just get that last little piece.
Yeah, just
cut a football like this, and they pull it.
You couldn't do it there.
The scar. It's like this big. The scar. It's not. It's actually very small,
and
you
if
won't
the
even
hair's
see it.
covering it, who gives a fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, you won't even see it though. They know how to stitch it right.
Double cheeseburger. Eating ass is one of the best things in the world. A good girl with nice ass has to be tongue punch, bro. It is one of my most favorite things in the world.
It gives you a raging hard on too, right?
Oh man, I'm humping the fucking bed. I'm grabbing a foot, But she don't like it. I'm like,
girls, you know what it is though? You have to deal with. There's two kinds of girls in this world: the kind you want to fuck and the kind you marry. You don't want to marry a pig and shit like that, because then after a while, she starts getting crazy, and then she starts fucking around with the neighbor.
You start worrying, yeah, what's going on
Right.
when I'm not around. Yeah,
Like,
when
you
I'm in
believe it or
Turkey
not,
getting a
Joe.
hair transplant.
I know you wouldn't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hear this, but it's actually a good thing. Your wife would be
No,
the
I
kind-
know that. I know.
a girl like your wife would be the kind. Look, I don't ever have to have sex again. We could be married, have the greatest life together. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy just being with you. Then you get the kind of woman like, you know, that if you're not performing enough, then they want to go next to the next door neighbor. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
so sometimes it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Because men are just horny fucks. You know,
No, I know.
We want to fuck all the time. There's girls in high school I wanted to fuck, and then there's the kind of girl you want to date. With the guy I wanted to date, I didn't even think about fucking him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you let it came in
Right.
time if it was
Your
gonna
love
happen.
feelings are different than your I want to fuck her feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. I agree. James A. What's up, James? Greg should run a vacation spot out of his house, charge people to stay overnight and experience the experience. That would
That's
be fucking
right.
funny.
It's night at the museum.
Night at the museum. That's the what's his name? That
Like the movie there.
yeah, where they come alive and
Robin
eat the
Williams.
Lee Haney. Robin Williams. Eat the Lee Haney pasta. Yeah, Lee Haney.
pasta.
And free enemas included.
There you go.
The old fleet enemas. Holy
old
shit!
fleet
Look at you get but you got to pay for the VIP package for that.
Right. Well,
You don't
first of all,
get that for the small one.
that's
You gotta
if
go
you
up. Yeah, I'd like to try that ejaculoid sup. AJGoliathLabs.com. I shall send you a direct link. Please tell Bart and his nephew Anthony, who run the show over there, because I don't have a code. Just say to them, fucking Muscle Sport Mag, Greg and Joe told me this fucking thing is the best. I got to try
it does. It works, guys. It really does.
I will not. I would never bullshit about that. The dude, we got Bush. Greg loves Bush. I like fucking.
I did the hairier.
I like wood floors.
I love hair better.
What do you think of El Chapo? Who's taller, him or Greg? Greg is kind of like the New York El Chapo, short but rich dealers. Except Greg made it out. Unlike Chapo, who's in prison for life. Yeah, El Chapo. But remember when he escaped the jail in Mexico? He had the fucking motorcycle on the track.
But didn't he these guys? Like him and what's his name? Escobar. Some of those guys build their own jail, the jail that they have to stay. It's ridiculous. That's so stupid. But yeah, you saw El Chapo walk around like the little Walt, and he went right down into the tunnel in his fucking cell. Nobody knew that you had all that shit there.
Yeah, I know, right? It's whatever. But El Chapo, I'm sure he had, and the other guy you just mentioned, the one that was in the Johnny Depp Blow movie there, long time he was freed. And the game ends after a while. You guys are spitting game today. Freddie Mac, what's up? What a show. Been driving around so I couldn't comment on 11 YouTube riff like this. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Freddie.
Thank you for watching.
Jacob, that's one of my guys right there.
Jacob Cheyenne Anderson, right?
Yes.
That's Cheyenne on Instagram.
Yes.
Hello to my favorite Momos. What's up, Jacob? And
Jacob's
Freddie Mac.
my guy.
Freddie Mac's been here a lot too. Thank you for the studies. Joe would be loving it if there was toes out. Oh yeah, I love the summer. Oh, I love fucking toes. Oh, women either have mint feet or bad feet. There is no middle. There is no answer. They're okay. There's no such thing with that fetish. It's either wow or
as long as they don't have big feet.
Usually it's got to be a small.
Or them hammer toes and shit, you know.
That's total killer right there. That's why if I ever dated a WNBA girl, it'd have to be a point guard because I don't want the fucking size.
It wouldn't be Brittany Griner, dude. That's a man now. Did you see her recently? What?
Oh my
god. She basically transgender to a man.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding you. They showed her at a swimming pool and she walks around with just men's shorts and no shirt on, and it looks just like a guy.
Got like a guy's flat chest,
just like a guy.
The new After Hours 2020. God bless both you crazy bastards. I know, and I told Greg I got a lot of stuff going on, and I had to fucking. Okay, Megan. I apologize. Why are you apologizing? There's no need to. No apologies necessary ever on this program. I said that my husband paid Greg in cock. Oh, okay. We were talking about paying in cock last week and a little bit this week.
Yeah.
No offense, but I don't think Nathan was Greg's type. I think that's not his type. So Rob Schneider is half Pinoy. Yes, Filipino. I never knew that. He looks like a fucking total regular.
No, he's
American.
a Filipino and American, like something else. I don't know, Jewish or Filipino, something like that.
Lose the soul. Greg, it's better than anecdotes because they actually engage with the comments. I
Yes.
try to get to every comment. I feel bad when it's like, oh shit, we got to go, and I miss a lot of them. That's why I'm trying to.
And Dave gets mad when I throw f-bombs. If I say fuck, he's like, come on, we're gonna get
demonetized. I'm not monetized, so they can't demonetize me again. So imagine taking ball hair on top of your head, man. If it could fucking, if it would fucking cover it, I would do it. I wouldn't care. I just hope it's my own. You know, I'm not gonna ask for like, you know, Greg, can you mail me a fucking, you know, overnight? How do I get real testosterone if I don't have health insurance? You can still get it from the doctor, but you have to pay if you don't have.
Yeah, you got to pay. I mean, your insurance is going to be hard. First of all, how old are you? Second of all, if you're like 40 years old, I'm 42.
But it all depends. If your test levels come up low, they can.
Don't like to give it to you at that low.
They don't like regular docs don't like to give it to you, and obviously, I can't tell you the other way to get it.
If you don't have health insurance, go
illegal.
Go to Titan Medical. They'll tell you, we'll send us your blood. You know, they'll send you to get your blood. You can just pay for it, though. There's nothing I can tell you.
Titan is got good stuff, but it's.
I mean, every gym has their own little guys in there, if you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. We couldn't responsibly tell you how to get it without health insurance throughout different areas, but you can ask around your gym. You might be able to get a recommendation to a different doctor that, you know, doesn't worry about being, you know, doesn't have a diploma hanging up. What if I want my girl to have a bigger, fuller bush?
Send her
the raises.
Send her in a time machine back to the 70s.
Yes, and then she'll grow it. I don't trust that. Well, Titan and all of those places. I don't know if
I'm sorry.
He's
Corbin,
probably referring to the thing we can't say, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah, if you do, I don't like the gym shit either. But if you, but you have to go to one of the Titans. Probably the most legit you can get. I know a lot of pro bodybuilders go there. The thing is, you're going to have to spend a lot of scuttle to get your blood test and all this other stuff.
And there are other TRT clinics that'll do telemed stuff. Yeah. Where you can go to. But I had the guy that was doing the stuff with me. The guy, he died.
But don't they?
Not from testosterone. He had other problems in his life.
But didn't he still have to take blood, Joe, or no?
Yeah, what he would do is he would say, okay, he would send you to a certain lab in your area. You would give the blood. They would send him the results, and then you'd come in, and he had a physician's assistant and a nurse there. And he was just the guy that ran the clinic. He had nothing to do with the medical end of it. He was just the book, you know, like keeping the records.
That's what, yeah.
And he would say, okay, your blood. I used to get my TRT there. He had to do it by the book, you know.
But that's what I'm telling Corey. There's no ways around that.
You're going to have, if you go to a regular TRT, you can find cheaper places, but they're legit. They will give you American lab-made set.
Right. It's going to cost you a lot of scuttle because you're going to have to take blood tests, pay for their like evaluations and all this bullshit, and then pay for the medicine.
Yep. And then without insurance, you're going to have to pay. And you can get hypos at any pharmacy. They cannot ask you why you're using them. You can just go and say,
and even if you go to
a 23 gauge, please, you know,
if you go to the gym and there's a jacked fucking dude and he's the one selling all the shit, and you think, well, he's jacked and he's selling it. Sometimes if you're just a fucking, you know, if you're a zipper head or something like that walking around in there, he's going to sell you the fake shit, the shit he's not sure about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if you don't trust that, I totally understand. But the only way to really get it is through a clinic or a doctor. And if you don't have health insurance, the clinics don't take insurance anyway.
Right. None of the clinics take insurance.
They don't take insurance. You know, and I was friends with this guy, so he wasn't killing me. And we were doing some ads too. When I did that Men's Health to Smithtown, I had that ad. So we were doing like, you know, I would pay him X and he would I would get money, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? If my bill was $250, I would give him 125 and 125 worth of ads. That's how we would work it out.
Right. But
I was still paying something out of pocket for the shit.
And you're going to have to pay for your blood test because you're going to have to go to.
I used to do it all the time. I would go there and, you know, he was able to do my blood because I was local. I could drive there. but he would do guys that were telemed. He had some guy that was up by you in Westchester, some guy that saw it on Instagram when he used to sponsor one of my Instagram shows. But I was like 20 minutes from him, so I would go there all the time, you know, and his wife was the nurse. She would draw my blood. We would look at the results whenever, a week or two later. He's like, all right. And he wasn't like a doctor where, oh my God, you're 1250. I got to stop.
Yeah, that happened. Guys, listen,
I would
there's no
fucking-
ways around it. You're going to have to, if you're going to do it the legit way, you're going to have to pay for blood tests.
Yeah.
No insurance is going to cover that, okay? The only way to get your insurance to cover it, if you're like 50, 60 years old or something older, okay,
Your levels are low.
then your levels are really, really low. But if you're like
That's
40
what I'm
and you're-
doing now. I
Right.
got a urologist. I get I get it. They mail it to my fucking house. It's test sip. And they gotta check my blood every time. And if my blood came back higher, they would say we can't prescribe it to you.
See, that's the thing, guys. That's what you guys don't understand.
Cut me
you know,
down.
the insurance will cover it if it's a legitimate doctor.
Yes,
and,
I'm
and-
58,
and-
so
right, he's
my
58, I'm
levels
65.
naturally are garbage. I mean, if I
Right,
wasn't
but
using
you
it-
guys think like I'm old, man. I'm 41, and I'm like, dude, I have kids fucking your age. You're out of your mind. That's not old. To you,
But
that might be old. but
even
to-
younger guys, you just might have a low test level
right?
and get
But you'd
lucky because then it'll be covered if you have
You'd
insurance.
have to go to a legit doctor, though.
You go to a regular, yeah. Even my general practitioner doctor was doing it for a while, and then
Right. But a
yeah,
lot
I
of
got
those guys
the
get
other
scared,
ones.
though. If you go to an endocrinologist, he's going to test you from left to right.
Yeah, my urologist was great. He fucking just retired. I got a new guy that I don't think is going to be as fucking good as the old one, but that remains to be seen because I just started seeing him. But I got plenty on hand, so. And they all have prescriptions on it. So if any of you cocksuckers are fucking listening out there, fucking suki mikatsu. And you know who I'm talking to, Greg.
Yes.
Not anybody watching this show for real.
I know who you're talking exactly. I know who you're talking about. And you can't do it's legit.
Oh,
50 fucking
Detective
years old.
Indrito.
You're 58 years old.
Yeah. I know.
I
It's
mean,
got
come
my
on.
name
You know
on
what I
it.
mean?
Donnie
Go chase real criminals.
Agustamaccia. Yes, go after real criminals. My two favorite Italian we're influencers. I missed the live stream, but I can't wait to watch it back tonight.
We're bad influences, though.
We're bad influencers. Thank you, Donnie Paisan. Grazie.
Thank you, my
Dante.
brother.
Have either one of you ever pulled it publicly? It can be behind a tree. Yes, when I was a fucking teenager, I had to do it once. I had to go to my high school campus behind the bush and fucking, but when you're 16, 17, you can come in like 2 minutes to nothing. I had no magazine, no video. Just, I'm looking at a tree.
I did it after hours in a gym. But there was nobody up. Wait, but there's nobody there, though. You understand?
You're locked in there,
I
yeah.
had the keys to the gym.
Yes,
and
nobody
like,
could
I
get
was
in.
training, and all of a sudden you just get, for some reason, you're like, dude, this shit won't go down. I was young, too. I was maybe 18 or 19.
And you had to get rid of it.
I was like, dude, I got to just pull. I sat, excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. I sat on the leg curl, not the leg.
Like extension.
No, the ab board. With the, it's a stiff. Back
Oh,
then,
yeah.
You put the board on a stiff incline.
Yep.
And I just laid back like this, and and that was
And
it.
where did you have a tissue in your hand, a towel or something, or you just let it go on the
Wiped over
floor?
my shirt.
Oh, jeez.
Back then, you fucking a lot more. Now you're doing it. You're like, that's it.
Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah. Back then, you needed a fucking a towel. Three or four tissues weren't going to cover it.
Yeah.
I remember pulling it to my old woman teacher inside a secluded forest right across from my school during school hours. So it was daylight. Oh man, you're a champ, Hugo de Claus. See, I was a pussy. I had to go after hours at night and like just walk in there. And there was nobody in there. It was, nobody. Miss Bell. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Miss Bell wants to know.
Miss Bell, what's going on?
Miss Bell. El Chapo comes across so docile and kind of nerdy-ish. It's wild. Yeah, he's kind of like a chunky guy, right? He does look kind of goofy and shit with that fucking, almost like a cartoon character of himself with a big mustache.
He does that fake, he puts the thick
wig,
black hair, and then he puts that fucking hat that sits on his
hat.
head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Soft spoken. I don't know if I've ever heard him talk.
No, he's
Not
really
sure.
bad. I watched the whole video about him.
He was crying in the
he
jail
would boil
cell.
people and he would do the most. He was one of the worst as far as torture.
Oh, he was a. Oh yeah,
He was super torturer.
that fucking cartel. Honestly, I'm still not even sure what an enema is. It's just like a bum gun. An enema is like when the hot soapy water gets shot into your ass,
Yeah, but we don't use soapy water. We use just regular water.
and it's supposed to just. It's almost like a
Just
colonic.
shoot it and it cleans it. Yeah, it makes you shit. You shit your brains out too with it. Shoot water up your ass. You'll see what it's all it is. It's just
when you got to go for a colonoscopy,
squeeze
they
it
make
up
you
your-
drink that stuff.
Put water in there. Yeah, you don't want that shit
It's
though.
horrible, horrible. End the show, guys. Greg has to face me one of these days. There he is, Tito. He's in the new issue.
Tito Ortiz.
What up, Tito?
Don't pull no guns on me, please.
Don't pull no fucking guns and go get back at it around that corner. What embarrassing situation from you guys past makes you happy that smartphones weren't around back then? Obviously, because of the camera. I mean, I think Joe's
Oh, yeah.
number 2 in his friend's bed after a night of partying or whatever it was. Oh, that's a long story. I can't get into that. Plus, Hoog knows this is. I can't say certain things. Other folks are in the house. When I'm alone, I could fucking say anything. I'm glad they didn't have phones because I've done many stupid things, usually
Joe.
under the influence of alcohol.
But Joe, today, I could tell you really crazy, so forget it. I don't want to say it. But today, there's cameras everywhere. Jim's got cameras everywhere. But I'm talking, I did this in like maybe 1978, 79 in the Nautilus place. You know what I mean? But you're talking about, you know, and I had the keys. The guy gave me the keys. So I actually trained
cameras there. There was no burglar camera, nothing.
Today, everybody, dude, like that guy that just did the shooting in New York City. In New York City, everywhere you walk is cameras. Everywhere.
Yeah, the pole cameras they got.
They can get him coming out of his car to walking down the street to stopping, picking his nose, whatever. There's nowhere it's not camera. Everywhere. Every building, every inside a building, except for bathrooms, and unless you get some freak, whatever that's doing shit.
You might have some illegal camera in there,
right? But only bathroom is the only place that's not fucking camera.
Yes, because obviously you got
every store has cameras. Every shop. You walk in, no matter what building you walk into, you want every.
You're
camera.
always on.
Unless you're in the bathroom, that's it.
Yep.
So
or the changing rooms, like the changing rooms in like a supermarket, a department store or something.
Right.
Yeah, you go to fucking Corvettes. You're going to get some new Wrangler jeans at Corvettes, right?
Corvettes.
EJ Corvettes come for the big Memorial Day sale. Woolworth and Woolco.
Oh my God! And then
Woolworth was the best. They even had fucking fish there, pets.
I loved Woolworth.
We used to go into Woolworth.
Grants.
They had the like a new album would come out, right? Like, Kiss Love Gun or whatever, and they just had a little sticker on it, right?
Yeah.
And it was with the plastic shrink wrap. So it was very easy to replace the sticker and put something that was maybe a different number on it. So like brand new, it might have been $7.99. We'd put like $1.99. And then me and my friend would look for the stupidest looking broad cashier that looked like she was dumb as a fucking box of rocks and go, and there's no barcodes. She'd be looking at the thing. Okay, $6.99, click. Okay, $7.24, whatever, whatever the tax was. And we used to fucking rob those places, sometimes literally just fucking shoplift. There was no
up the shirt,
Yeah.
It was so easy.
That story, I don't know if I should tell it afterwards, but I definitely don't. We don't have time to do that one today. Just a little TRT. Look at that. That's a cool account. Nice shirt, Greg. Is that a dead man shirt?
No, I had the dead man shoes. Where are they?
The dead man sneakers.
You know that's right, Joe. The guy died up the street from me.
I think that is a classic. I love it. I think it's hysterical. And you listen, he would have wanted you to have them. He's going to get them.
Right. And if he didn't want it, too bad. Hold on. Wait, where are you? They're right here.
Yeah, if he didn't want it, what's he going to do about it?
I'm going to wear them. As soon as Joe and I are done doing this, wait, you can't hear me.
Well, you wear them to do the lawn, right?
Right.
That's
I'm going to go cut the grass.
Separate shoes.
I'm going to go cut the grass when we're done, me and my girlfriend. Here they are right here. Look. See?
Yeah,
They're-
you want to. That's like I
Alex.
call those garage sneakers. I keep my old sneakers in the garage. When I would do like yard work, I would throw
Right, they're
them on.
dirty because we cut the grass in them and I do yard work and shit in them.
Yeah, so you don't want to fuck up
Smell
good
at all.
shoes.
My feet don't stink. Right?
You didn't want to fuck up your real shoes, so you got your
This
buddies.
is them. These were I never. Some other guy had these. He died.
Fucking New Balance. They got the bottoms look still pretty good. You can probably
Dude, the
clean them
bottom-
up a little bit.
They're just dirty. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
these sneakers.
they don't look worn.
They're not worn. If I clean this is just grass stain
Yeah, it's just
and
shit.
fucking mud from we just took down the tent that was in the back.
That
like a
grass
shed.
gets on. I have the same kind of like older shoes like that, the white sneakers.
Right.
When
That-
the grass gets on them, it like fucking bleeds in there too. It's hard to clean it
Yeah.
off.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend will get this shit out. She's Mexican. She knows how to clean it. But she'll get this out. This will be like a brand new sneaker if I want it.
Oh,
But these I use to cut the grass and do all yard work.
that's fucking okay. Listen, that's
The
like
guy
I
down
said,
the
I don't
street
want to buy
right
regular
is-
shoes. And you fuck
It's
up your
big-
good shoes to cut fucking.
Right.
You know,
Well, I don't have good shoes, but
I don't
the
know.
guy down the street died, and he fucking wife and family threw out all his shit. You know what I mean? On junk day, and I've got a couple. There's other. I have other ones that are in the back though that were his also. They're cleaner. They're new like that. So
Luckily that you guys were the same size.
yeah.
Too bad he wasn't like Will Chamberlain or something. He would have
I
like
used to see
fucking.
him. I think he committed suicide. Believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
But I used to see him cutting the grass and being outside all the time. I didn't really know him. He lived on the same block as me.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
6 houses down. And when he died, they threw out all his shit. We took all out of his shit, and I wear it.
Listen, he can't use them anymore. Why not you?
Right. That's what I say.
They call that a danger wank in the UK. Oh, the public hiding one. Yeah, that's funny actually. Those Hugo Claus's story is good. I know that was you who jerked off in the gym, Greg. You're lucky I loved you. I would have knocked you out like I did Joe Piscopo. Charlie Holmes, Joe Piscopo. You knew that there was a load. It was fucking a little dripped on the fucking Nautilus thing. It helps. It like when you got to put little DW40 or WD40, whatever the fuck that shit is.
It definitely, because we're circumcised. But if you're uncircumcised, they got that pre-cum in their fucking skin that do that shit. But I'm circumcised, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah. Well, we're Catholic, so right now I'm visualizing both the scenarios in my mind of Joe behind the bush and Greg pulling it on the bench. Oh no, you don't want to. That's gay. I was like 12 when I was in the forest, but that's ballsy at any age, to do that like in the daylight. I give you credit. You got more balls than me. What about this one? Did you ever get caught by a family member? Have you accidentally walked in? I don't remember if I got caught ever. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't think so.
One girls are angels.
You got more balls than a Christmas tree.
More balls? Yep. My brother walked in on me porking girls many times when I lived with my folks. That's okay.
When
That's
your mother
all right.
walks in, that's when you're really embarrassed.
Yeah. And then you fucking ask her to join in. That's even worse.
And you
She
come
says yes.
and you come from her joining in. It's even.
See, you don't get this on any other program. Come on,
He's
guys.
Rakim. And your mother's like this. God damn it! You got it all.
You little putana, you took all his cum.
It's all over my hands. Jesus Christ, you come more than your father.
Holy shit. Your brothers never did this. Joe, tell about the time my caretaker lit your barn on fire. Oh, Greg tells you. We got to go through this quick. I was happy with what I saw on the screen. Big tits. Greg was on the phone with me. You did like phone sex in the old days, $4.95 a minute. This is an awesome live. Gay Gums, he's still here. Don't forget Gummy. Gummy, GMM82619, his new account. His old account was a fucking home run on fucking yes, static. Yes, I believe I did. I kind of put two and two together, but I've always just let it, didn't want to mention it, just embarrassing, I guess, for the kid, Yeah, he was probably about 16, so some years back. But Greg, we got to play one more quick ad, and then we're gonna
What time is it?
say goodnight.
Okay.
Good night to the bad boys. We'll be right
So
back.
second night to the bad guy.
Take a night to the back. We'll be right back after this quick message from Chapel of Peace.
Hi, my name is Vince, and I'm the owner here at Chapel of Peace Cremation and Memorial Services, located in sunny San Diego. But don't let our location stop you from giving us a call. We ship nationally and internationally. We're here to help you with all of your family's needs. Whether we're talking about a traditional burial, a cremation, or an aquamation, we have you covered. God forbid something happens on the West Coast and you live in the East Coast, we can help you. If you need to go to another country of origin, I can do that. Call us anytime, 24 hours at 619-749-8560. I'm the owner and I'll answer. Paisan, I got you covered. I'm just kidding. That's for Joe and Greg. But for real, call us anytime. I'll answer the phone and I'll help you.
And that, of course, was Vince.
I still love that one. Like if you have an abortion or something, you could, or afterbirth, you could always put it in a little.
We love all babies, even
It's this
cells.
big. Holy
Right?
shit.
The left say it's a clump of cells, right? When they fucking cry
Or if it's
about
a
it.
hamster or something, you can get your pet hamster and you're fucking destroyed.
Yeah,
Fucking send it in. They got that little urn. It's this big.
You get the gerbil out of your fucking ass that you're using as a habit trail. Fucking it's dead. It couldn't breathe. Yeah.
You choked it out.
You choked them out. Love to the world. Yes. Large pepperoni pizza for dinner. Oh, that sounds. We actually
Not
had
me,
that
baby.
last
No.
night.
All right,
We
Joe,
had
what do
half
you eat? What do you, Joe, you order a pie right now. What do you order? For me, it's
Regular.
just cheese.
I'm a regular guy. I'm a
Right.
regular
I like
guy.
the cheesy-
I don't like.
cheesy
I'm not a
pizza
big
thing.
toppings guy. My
Me.
kids like pepperoni, so we'll get sometimes a half pepperoni, or we'll do two pies, 1 and 1.
My girlfriend likes that shit.
I like marguerite pizza, regular, and a little basiligout on it. That's it. I don't want any toppings. Like
yeah, you know what? I do. If in the old days I would eat meatball, or in the old days, sausage when they would break it. Remember, they would put chunks of sausage. Now they fucking
not the
now
slice.
they fucking heave it and they cut it into like thin slices, like fucking. It's like
not the same.
cold cut sausage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I like a nice plain pie.
Big chunks of sausage, but I prefer just cheese pie. The way we used to get it, Joe.
Yep,
that was good pizza, by the way. That was very good.
Would you say
The
Ray's?
pizza that you used to get.
Oh, from there. Yeah, I forget the name of it. That was at the other joint.
Joe, that was
the mother-in-law's joint.
That was good pizza.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, it was just a local
I
place.
like it when there's a lot of cheese on it too. I don't like when it's like orange. You know what I mean? Like where's the cheese? It's all gravy.
Yeah, you want to fucking.
And I don't want too much garlic. I don't like garlic. I don't eat garlic. It's sometimes you go to a place, you like after you eat it, you're like, holy fuck, man! I feel like
burping it up. Yeah.
No, I don't like that. If I want that, I'll put whatever I want on. I want it just plain.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Joe pulling out the Greek with the putana, bravo. Is that the same word in the Greek language? Because we say putana in Italian. I know putana is Spanish, but Greek has the same. That's good then.
I think it is the same.
We offend 4 different languages. People that speak it all are good.
Joe, all right, let me ask you one other Italian question really fast. You go to the most elite Italian restaurant. They got everything there. What do you order? Just out of curiosity. What's your favorite? Like if you
gnocchi bolognese.
Wow, I never had that. I love gnocchi. And I love bolognese. Jimmy the Bull, always bolognese. That's his thing. Bolognese. Always has that bolognese.
It's good.
Bolognese.
I like the meat in there. It fills
Jimmy
you up
the Bull,
more.
like ziti with bolognese. I like the meat too, but I think you know what? I'm the most basic guy. I'll get ziti.
You said you like spaghetti right? Like
meatballs.
That's all right.
I like meatballs. I'm a meatball. I love eating meatballs.
I love meatballs.
But it gotta be good ones.
I'm going to ask you now. What part of Italy is your origination?
Naples, Abruzzo, and my mother was from Genoa.
Okay, your mother was Genoa, so this probably won't pertain. The Napolitan meatballs, my paternal grandparents were from Naples. The other ones were from Barese, from the other side.
Barese. Okay.
Napolitan makes, and I've seen this on different shows on YouTube. It's like Growing Up Italian and those guys. Napolitan meatballs have raisins in them. And a lot of people are like, what? Even my wife's like, because she's half Italian. Bro, it is amazing. My dad's mom, we used to go to South Brooklyn,
Really?
President Street, every Sunday when she was still alive, obviously, after she died. We didn't. And she would make macaroni and gravy, Sunday, 2:00, whatever time dinner, 1:30, 2:00.
Same here.
Always.
Same here.
And her raisin meatballs were fucking classics. And I didn't realize that until recently that that's a Naples thing.
I never heard of that, but I do know that they.
Dad's from there. So
we didn't get no little fucking tiny meatballs. None of those small, like, you got to have a big fucking meatball.
Oh, I like a nice.
Big, and they got to be. Yeah, my grandmother was Naples. And actually, my grandfather was Naples. She was from Abruzzo, so she made them. I guess a little different. They were fucking unbelievable, though. You can't. You can't skip on. And we never called it. I never heard of the word pasta till I was already fucking. I think
that's the fucking white bread American.
Right. We never.
Never
we called it
macaroni.
Macaroni, and it was never sauce. It was gravy.
Gravy.
Oh,
New York gravy. And Philly Guineas call it gravy.
Gravy.
A lot of other places they think we're fucking maniacs for saying that. But Philly, South Philly, 9th Street Market area, it's gravy over there too. And that's like an old fashioned.
Now Jimmy the Bull is from Brooklyn, and he doesn't like when I say gravy. He keeps saying, no, it's the sauce.
And he's from Brooklyn, and he has
I'm like, weird. But it was just gravy is when it's made with meat. But sauce, it's sauce, he always tells me. And I'm like, nah, bro.
Skinny Joey Merlino says that too, though. He goes, a lot of people only consider gravy when it's got the meat put in there, not just the red sauce.
Right.
You added the meat. Even if it's not bolognese, like you're putting the meat in the sauce, like basting it, marinating it overnight. I
think it could be this. I know that the Guineas that came over like a long time ago, right? Like I don't know when your grandparents came. My grandparents came over a long time ago.
20s and 30s, like,
right? Yeah. When they came over here, anything you put on something else is gravy. Like just like when you put. I think they translated it as gravy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's gravy. What do you put on meat?
I know what you mean. The expression, it's like.
Right.
We scored more than 3 runs. It's gravy this inning because we're going to win this game anyway. Yeah.
Even if you've got beef like with au jus, right? Au jus is gravy. Do you understand? Even though au jus is not really gravy, it's thin. It's like more like juices to me. Whereas gravy is with the flour and you mix the flour with the au jus and you get gravy. Well, I think that what the Italians did was they translated it as anytime you put a sauce onto something, what they
extra
is gravy to them. So they called it macaroni and gravy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I would assume that. I'm not saying it's a sure.
No, it's a good assumption. And also you said the other one that I said I heard on the Merlino show, which was the meat portion of it. But I call it
It's always been gravy with us. When my grandmother made it with it. She always called it gravy. And first of all, most of the time, you cook the meat in with the sauce, which you guys.
Yeah,
So
overnight.
Gravy. You cooked it in with the gravy because that's what flavors the gravy. That's what flavors.
Yeah. Oh, when you put the fucking braciole in there and the meatballs and the sausage, now the fucking gravy has got all of those flavors in it.
Oh, you can't just cook a tomato sauce with just tomatoes and basil and garlic. You can't.
Remember the Godfather? Hey, Michael, look, you got to slide this.
It's really thin. Yeah. But you got to throw in a sausage, he said. The sausage. You have to flavor the if you went to somebody's real old school Italian's house, even my house here, I flavor the gravy. It's always got to have meatballs, sausages.
Yeah, no, you cook. You're good. I can't do it. You have that.
My grandmother would throw pork ribs in there, throw fucking you name it, anything.
We did that sometimes.
And you take it out, my God in heaven, it's unbelievable. Braciole, a little braciole, something she would
with the strings. With
the
rope on it, the little string. And then you get the bread and you dip it in the fucking.
Oh, Joe, who doesn't touch gravy with the fucking bread? My God.
Oh, I always sop up the bread. I never leave a plate. If you have a fucking plate or a bowl, if you're using, and it got the gravy still in it, shame on you. Get a fucking slice of white bread, even if you don't have Italian bread left.
Dude, when I go out with my juice,
clean that.
We go to he'll actually pour oil in the olive oil on a plate, and then he dips the bread in the olive oil with a little bit of salt and pepper on it. And my father's brothers would actually have he would cut like oranges and stuff, and he'd put the orange face down
in the oil
and garlic and all that shit.
So you would get that citrusy flavor.
Yeah, they were fucking crazy, but it's just that the shit that they did was totally different.
Oh yeah, no, it's just.
Yo, I gotta go get Italian food right now. I swear to God, I'm gonna eat Italian. Fuck that.
Look, I even got my I got a guy shirt. I got a guy for that. You got a logo. Guy. I like my pizza covered in pepperoni. There's nothing wrong with it. Like some big Robert say.
It's not being Joe.
Oh. Yeah, no, listen.
I don't like that.
Once in a while, if I haven't had it in a long time, I'm like, oh, I'll have a slice of pepperoni. It's different. I found a random Sparrow at a gas station not far from my house. It was nice. Do you know the original first Sparrow was near my house? It was on 65th Street between 17th and 18th Avenues. It was a Salia Maria. It wasn't a pizzeria. It was like a regular Italian pork store.
Right.
And we used to shoot the balls there and all. That was the original Sparrow, and they made like focaccia bread and some pizza.
Oh, I love all that.
Then it just took off in malls and became like a pizza.
Yeah, no, now it's
actually not
Domino's.
Not bad.
Domino's was Dominic's Pizza, some shit like that, right? Domino's, I think, started out like that too. It was once.
But
that's not like real pie to me and Joe.
But like when you go to Sparrow. At least you get thick slices. You get your money's worth. You're not getting some fucking little shit fucking Arab fucking pizza in Penn Station.
Oh shit! They got one over here that slices like this. I'm like, what is that? I'm not even going there.
Yeah, it's like, give me a fucking break. But yeah, Sparrow actually isn't too bad for like that type of pizza. Like a.
Did you ever eat rice balls, Joe, or the Italian
rice balls with meat and peas in them?
Oh, my God,
big ones.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Or my friend's mother used to take, after she would make the chicken parm, right, the chicken cutlets, she would take all the fucking the breadcrumbs that come off, they go in it, and then take the extra breadcrumbs with the egg, mix it again, and she'd make she'd make the balls out of that. That's
balls with that.
Like
breadcrumbs.
Yeah, they almost like bread.
Yeah.
Like, it's the craziest. She would fucking fry that like a meatball, throw it in the gravy. You would eat that, you would be like, holy fuck.
Put it on a frying pan with some fucking oil, yeah.
Yeah, and you throw it in, everything you throw in the gravy. Just throw it in the gravy, and then it just soaks in that flavor. It's like fucking. It's a food that you guys have never fucking. You wouldn't believe. You'd be like, forget about it.
My mother used to start about 6 o'clock Saturday night frying the meatballs. She would leave some on the side just to have fried, not with the gravy, and put a little stuff in the gravy, and it would marinate overnight on a low flame. So my wife still does that when she's making meatballs. She'll give me a couple of like little fried meatballs that aren't done, just like the kind of like browned, if you will, like a little crispier, and they taste good. It's garlicky, it's good, and I like them in the gravy better, but it's like an extra treat. Like before you have that, you have the other meatball.
We do that shit here because my girlfriend doesn't like it always like that. So I'll keep certain sausages out. You know what I mean? I'll throw some in the gravy and keep I'll cook some without the gravy. I'll make it so good. My Gina's friends were here one day and they were like, "My God, this is a."
Yeah, no, you cook, man.
You know what you got to do? You got to cook the sausage, right? You got to boil it for a couple hours. Then you put it in the gravy and boil it in there for a couple hours. By the time you're done, the sausage almost breaks apart. It's almost like slow cooking on a. Like people take a brisket and they slow cook it for like 12 hours and shit.
All day, yeah.
Oh my God! But it makes the sausage. It's just
fucking awesome.
Let's see. We gotta go get Italian food. Fuck this.
You like sloppy stuff is like gourmet food. He hates places where the plates are 3 times bigger than the portions. Yeah, you get this big thing and they put all of this fancy shit on the side, a little chocolate fucking things and a little leaf, and the fucking food is this.
No, I don't eat that. That's gourmet shit. I don't like that.
I'm with you on who. Basically, Thanksgiving dinner every Sunday to eat classic English roast. That's great, AJ. A nice fucking.
Hey, listen.
Sundays are all different cultures. Sunday is the day you fucking enjoy that good
Right.
food.
For Italian Americans, Sunday was always, you knew you were
3
having
o'clock.
macaroni, gravy, and all kinds of
Latest was
meats.
3 o'clock. It wasn't
Right.
anytime after 3. It wasn't
My
the right
fucking grandmother, we at like 1 o'clock we'd be eating that shit, and then by the fucking
Yeah.
5 o'clock, they have so many courses coming out. But you're
Oh,
like,
you're dying.
and
Yeah.
you know what? Your mouth keeps wanting to flavor, but your gut's like, are you serious? You know,
Yeah,
right?
like on the holiday, you're like, yeah,
Holy shit!
my
man, it's
eyes are
really
bigger than my
crazy.
stomach. Yep.
Oh, fungal, man, forget about it.
Jimmy
Yeah.
the Bull's Flat Earth Theory, the first episode we ever did of the show back in, I don't even know, was that 2018?
It's source.
We went through that. Joe, do you know any cops with the last name D'Estasio, Wenzel, or Ailing? Wayne, no, I do not. That doesn't sound familiar at all, but I am bad with names. I gotta be upfront about that. But those don't look familiar, and they're pretty unique. So a nice ciabatta. I love dipping some Zapata bread in my sauce. Joe Zapata bread? I feel the same way about gourmet food the Greggs feel about virgin women. I like sloppy food, not some fancy pretend crap. That's a great fucking way.
No
Dude, I'm
gourmet.
going to end on that fucking comment from our boy fucking Hugo the Claus, Seattle. Great fucking stuff, guys. Greg, I said I can only go an hour today.
I know we're both.
3! And you worried about fucking ads, guys? You get your money's worth. Trust me, we're on
There
here.
you go. Right, and
We're
remember,
on here
name.
fucking 1,000 fucking hours. Holy
You're
shit.
getting your fucking name out there. You know what I'm saying?
We're
That's
getting
right.
your name out there. We love you guys too,
You
man.
get
Thank
your
you
name
so
out
much.
there. That's all that matters.
Guys, thank you so much to watching the Greg and Joe show on YouTube Live every Wednesday at 3 o'clock. But we will not be live for the next 2 weeks. And we will be back after that. I'll be putting posts up so you know exactly when. Greg, I'll touch base with
Yes,
you. We'll know
absolutely, Joseph. You have a great vacation. Have
Thank
fun
you
with the
so
wife.
much. Thank
We'll
you.
be back with more stuff in 2 weeks.
Stuff. Maybe another sponsor. I don't know. I'm going to work on it. God bless you guys. Great show. Jim, thank you so much. All of you
Love
guys,
you
thank
guys.
you so much for watching. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Love you guys, man.
Love you, motherfuckers. Later.
All right.